Hello, hello. Breathe in. Breathe out. Send some unconditional love to the ley lines of the planet while we're at it. Push it out like a heartbeat. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose, and I am your host, Crystal Lavender. Let's see. We're going to use this new thing I got here. Got the whole banners and the stuffs. So today we are going to find out if they're hiding something. And we're not going to look at the past people, all right? We're going to look at either the current or somebody that you have just recently encountered. And we are going to go in backwards order from Pisces to Aries today. Because Pisces are always last, so we're going to make them first, okay? Let me get a little bit of things going on here. And before we get started, we're going to talk about this. This is my book. It's called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood sexual trauma and addiction, okay? And I wrote this whole entire book using my phone. Just my phone and a little piece of paper. I would use a talk-to-text app, like the Microsoft Word talk-to-text, and I wrote this whole book with my phone, all right? So I just throw that in there for anybody that needs some inspiration, that thinks they need some sort of fancy equipment or, high-end gear in order to accomplish something like this. Like I did all of this through Amazon KDP. I did have help from a friend, my friend Adam Vibe Gunton. He is the founder of Recovered on Purpose. And it was actually his story that inspired me to write my story. Okay. And all of our stories are super powerful. Like there's somebody out there that needs to hear your words and what you've overcome and how you've accomplished it. Okay, because there's people out there that won't, they can't get what they need from somebody, from a therapist, like only other addicts or other people that have recovered, whatever it is that you've recovered from, you have experience and knowledge that money can't buy. Okay, so I definitely encourage you to tell your story loudly and to tell your story proudly. And it's not because I don't tell my story because I'm proud of all the stupid stuff I've done, because trust me, I've done a lot of really stupid stuff. Okay, I tell my story for the people out there in the back that don't think that anything will ever change, that their life cannot get better. Like I am a walking, talking, living testimony of how you can transmute all of that pain into purpose and into power. So that's what we do around here, right? We transmute pain into power, and I try to help as much as humanly possibly as I can, anybody else that's still struggling out there. So just know that you're not alone and that you are loved and you are worth it. All right. Hi guys. Welcome here. Welcome back. Hi. Hi, John. So with that being said, we're doing Pisces first. All right. We're going in backwards order from Pisces to Aries. And we are going to find out. We're going to find out if they were hiding something. Thank you for joining us. So we're going to put the little banner, because I've got banners now. Woo, woo. Let's see what we got. Hello, everyone. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. This one. All right, so we're on the sign of Pisces, and I get to write real time stamps now. Hi, Pisces. Welcome here. Welcome back. And to all of my new subscribers, hello. And to my my diehard OG followers, I appreciate you guys so much. I love you so much. So let's get this party started. Go back to my comments over here. Oh, no. Where'd he go? All right. Pisces, we're putting the intention of either someone that you are currently with. Right now we'll go with the current person, because we're not going to worry about the past person. I mean, why torture ourselves trying to figure out if they were lying to us or what they were doing, right? I'm not going to encourage anybody to torture themselves with trying to figure out what the past person was up to. Okay, so we're not doing past readings today. We're going to do either the current person or someone that you just met. Thanks for joining us, John. So Pisces, this will be for the current person. Is the current person that you are thinking about hiding something? Thank you very much. I just got it yesterday. I went to the Suicidal Tendencies show with my son. We went and saw Suicidal Tendencies and No Effects. And it was a rough start. We ended up having to rent a car, and we got up there super late, but we made it just in time, and it was an amazing time. So thank you. I appreciate that. So Pisces, is the current person that you're with right now hiding something from you? Is there something that you need to know about? Are they being sneaky? They got something up their sleeve? Pisces. And it's cool. I could do this. I could put you on the screen right here. Where'd it go? Whoa. Like that. Thank you. Pisces. Is the current person you're with hiding something? Pisces. So far, looks like they're a little guarded. They might be guarded. You know, it might be a little bit blocked. And they might not feel the connection as strongly. We got the Lovers in reverse, and we got the Eight of Wands. So, like, they might be a little bit blocked in expressing their emotions. They might feel like they're backed into a corner about something, you know, or we do have the Moon card though. So unless that's you just being in your power, like this person does hold some sort of secrets. They are guarded in some way, because we do have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands. And that tells me that there's like some sort of block in communication, you know, but the Moon card coming out with that is usually like hidden agendas or like secrets, you know. And with it being a Pisces reading, like you could have some sort of dreams about this, or you like intuitively know that there's something that they're not quite telling you the truth about. You know, if you've had dreams about them doing something, I would definitely pay attention to like your prophetic parts of you. Like Pisces are super, super prophetic. Like they're really, really in tune with the other side. You know, the veil is thin for Pisces, right? You can see into the future. You usually have prophetic dreams. If you just get these like intuitive nudges, and like you just know, you don't know how you know, but you know. All right. So if you have been experiencing those, like you think that they might be up to something. Yeah, we do have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this person might definitely be hiding something. There's something that they aren't being completely honest with you. And it's definitely a burden. I don't know if it's a burden to you or a burden to both of you, but there's a lot of weight being carried there. Or they're carrying the weight of whatever secret it is that they're hiding. But as far as like a person being sneaky, or if they're hiding something, like this is the one card that most definitely says sneaky and hiding something. And they're definitely not feeling this connection as tightly as they once were with the Lovers card in reverse. And whatever it is a huge burden on them, you know? Yeah, they're definitely guarded. They're guarded in their communication. You know, they do have a real sense of independence about them. Like they might be really emotionally dependent, or they might have just like withdrawn a whole bunch. But as far as like hiding something with the Seven of Swords coming out, that is the sneaky card there. You know, and there is some sort of unfinished business. You definitely have some sort of like soul contract or soul tie with this person. You know, I think you intuitively know it, you know, but you're like not sure if you want to ask questions, you know, because I mean, sometimes we don't want to ask questions that we don't want to know the answer to. And maybe this person, like if you asked them, they might tell you, but maybe you haven't asked the right question. You know, it's not like they're lying to you, but they're like omitting the truth. You know, they're like, they have this like don't ask, don't tell type of attitude. You know, which isn't technically lying, but it's still an omission of truth. So this person is definitely, they definitely are holding something back. They're holding some sort of secret with the Moon card. And it's a burden to them. Like whatever it is that they're holding on to is definitely a burden for them. So the cards are saying that they are hiding something. If you're currently with a person, they are definitely hiding something, but they're scared of this tower falling. Like if the truth comes out, they feel like their whole world will crumble. You know, but if a world can crumble with the truth, you know, like I'd rather be punched in the face with the truth than kissed with the lie, like any day, you know. But they're really scared of whatever this truth is, whatever it is that they're omitting. You know, they just want this happy. They want to be happy. They have a lot of love for you with the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. All right. But they feel that whatever it is that they're hiding will destroy y'all's connection. They feel that it will destroy it. So they've worked really hard to maintain their composure, you know, like maybe they've even buried it so far down that like they don't even acknowledge it, you know. It might feel like you guys are in turbulent waters right now and there's some sort of disconnect, and they definitely would like forgiveness, you know, but I don't even think that they've come forward with whatever it is that they've been hiding. You know, there might be some sort of gossip. You might have heard about it through the grapevine, you know. You might have heard about it like on the outside, but you haven't heard directly from them. Or there's been speculation from the outside. Hi, Julie Bully. Yeah, and they're scared. They're scared that it's going to come to an end. You know, but they do. I mean, the truth always sets us free, no matter how rough it is. It's like when you own everything that you've ever done or anything that you have ever said or, you know, all of the things that you will do, it's like it takes power away from it. You know, like once you're free of telling lies and you don't have to worry about who finds out what, it's like it sets you free, you know. Hello. Welcome in, Gemini. Mia. No, I'm going backwards because we always start at Aries. So I just started. We're going from Pisces to Aries, and I just started on Pisces. So you didn't miss nothing yet. But Gemini will be towards the end because we're going in backwards order today because Pisces are always last, and you know the Aquariuses and Pisces are always towards the end. So we're going backwards. So Pisces, yeah, this person that you're currently with. Definitely is hiding something, but they don't want it to end. They don't want it to end. You did have the 10 of Cups in the last, or you had the 10 of Pentacles in the last spread. So maybe you guys are like financially dependent on each other, you know, but there's definitely some sort of toxicity there with the Devil card. It is in the reverse. So you could be dealing with the Capricorn. We also have Gemini here. You know, they don't want to lose whatever it is you guys have together. So that's probably why they've been keeping their mouth shut. Like they're really scared of like the tower falling, you know, you finding out something and the tower is falling. But I think you already intuitively know with that moon card coming out, with the Pisces card being your sign, hitting the table like that. Like I think you've had dreams about it, or you intuitively already know that there's something going on there. You just don't have the solid evidence, right? Yeah, they're not going to take the leap forward to say nothing. It's like one of those don't ask, don't tell situations, you know, and that might be perfectly okay with you. You know, sometimes we don't ask questions that we don't want answers to. But yeah, they're definitely afraid. They're afraid that their whole world will fall apart. But 7 of Swords, again, a whole different deck. So, I mean, the cards are saying that they're definitely hiding something. You know, they would like to come forward. They would like to be free with the truth, but it looks like they have some sort of like you got the King of Cups in reverse. It's like they might be very emotionally manipulative, you know, when it comes to whatever this situation is. They might try to turn it around on you, you know. Well, I wouldn't have cheated if you didn't act like this, you know, or like if you confront them about it, they probably get really super defensive. That's one way you could tell if somebody's like super, like if they're lying to you. I've never seen a person that was lying to me when they're confronted with the truth. They get so mad, man, so mad. Like somebody that's not lying, like has no, like they might be a little bit hurt that you're asking them you know, if they've been deceitful, or if you confront them with something and they're not lying about it, they might be taken back by the question, you know, but they're not going to get pissed at you. All right. So if you confront this person and they get pissed at you, chances are you're spot on the money. Because a person that's telling the truth, the truth doesn't have to defend itself. You know, all the times that I've dealt with people that were lying, and they lie, they'll put that stuff on their dead brothers, on their most loved possessions, on everything that they love. They'll put on it that they're not doing whatever it is that you're accusing them of, and then you find out that they are. You know, they will try to take that to their grave. But if they're fighting with you about it, if they turn it and flip it on you and like turn it into a big argument instead of taking the fact that you know feel this way into consideration and trying to ease your thoughts about it, then they're probably most definitely hiding something. And that goes for anybody. It doesn't matter who you're dealing with. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a friendship. Somebody that's lying to you or trying to manipulate you, they get mad. All right. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So we've had Scorpio. It's Scorpio. We had Gemini. We've got Libra. You know, you will get your justice though, one way or another. Like, even if you like intuitively know it, you know what I mean? Like, don't wait for the proof. You don't have to wait for the proof. Just know that you know, and decide then if you're going to continue. You know, like if you just want things to just continue to go on, you know, just forgive them and move past it, or if you're going to end it. All right. Like you have the power to do that. You have the power. But yeah, they're not going to come forward with it. It's a very much like if you don't ask the right question with these specific magic words, like they're not going to tell you. Even if you ask almost the right question and you almost have the right situation, like even if it's not like on point, they're not gonna come forward with it. All right, so let's go to the future person. Hi, Vanessa. You're not late. You're just in time. Always just in time. We're going backwards today. I'm going from Pisces to Aries, and we just started. So, all right, the new person, somebody that Pisces just started mingling with, you know, maybe you went out on a few dates and you're kind of wondering if this person's hiding something, or you know, like if you feel like they're being sneaky, or you're wondering if they have good intentions, you know, and you don't really know this person all that well, we're going to find out. Is the new person that Pisces is interested in, are they being sneaky? They hiding something? We got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we got the Moon card. So they definitely have some sort of secrets. You know, they might be going through something. You know, they might have had a really shady past that they don't want you to know about, but they're definitely holding on to some secrets, you know. And I think you intuitively know this with the High Priestess coming out. I mean, but Pisces are super intuitive anyways. But it really bothers them. I don't know if it's their past situation that they don't want you to find out about. But the Moon card for the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Moon card to come out like right off the bat. Yeah, and the Queen of Cups is in reverse. The Two of Wands. There's something that they're not ready to face within themselves. You know, and if a person can't be honest with themselves, then they can't be honest with you. If they've got demons in their closet that they haven't dealt with, you know, that they just sweep under the carpet and pretend like it's not there, then they can't be honest with you. But do they have feelings for you? Yes, they do. We got the Ten of Cups here. So they most definitely have feelings for you. They want some sort of long-term, like, commitment or a long-term relationship. Like, they would be willing to commit to this, but they're afraid of showing you the skeletons in their closet. You know, they might do a lot of traveling. You know, maybe they are like a traveling like auditor, or like they do like some sort of trucking, or they transfer art supplies or move like fleet cars around or something. But they definitely do a lot of traveling. But something about their past is definitely like they feel like very like they're ashamed of whatever it was that happened in their past. I mean, and I understand how that is, because I mean, I've done a lot of stuff in my past that I was not ready to face within myself or take accountability for, you know. And once I learned to take accountability for it, it's like there's this sigh of relief that comes with this. But some people aren't ready to face those demons, right? They've probably had it used against them before, but you got the Lover's card right here too. So this person definitely feels a very strong connection with you. Some sort of like super high soulmate, you know, like a high level soulmate, which with the Lover's card, if it's like if it's like a high level soulmate or a twin flame relationship, those things will trigger all of those past wounds. Like those past wounds, any insecurities, any sort of anything like that will bubble right up to the surface, especially if they haven't been faced with them themselves, right? It's just like when Eminem came out on stage, you know, he knew for a fact that they were going to talk shit about the fact that he lived in a trailer and that he was white trash and that, you know, he was poor and did all that. And instead of letting them talk shit to him and then letting it defeat him, he wrote a song about it and owned everything that it was that he was, right? So he didn't let his past get to him. I don't think that this person is quite at that stage yet, you know, but there is hope with the star card here, you know. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got Aquarius, we got Gemini. You know, there is hope there. There's hope for this person, right? And we got the Sun card too. You could be dealing with a Leo. So there is definitely potential for a lot of happiness. There's definitely potential for a lot of happiness there. They want happiness. They want to move forward. But they are definitely like they have some secrets that they're hiding. You know, you could be dealing with a Libra as well. We got the Justice card. You know, maybe they have some sort of like a shady past, like if you looked into their criminal history or something. I mean, and as long as it ain't no like something super bad, you know, like people do learn from their mistakes. Yeah, and this person is burdened with like head over heart or heart over head. Like their logical mind is battling with their emotional mind. You know, they're like, well, if I tell Pisces this, you know, if I tell them about my shady past, are they going to run? Are they going to leave? You know. So make sure that, because trust takes two sides. Okay, not only do we have to trust what somebody is telling us is the truth, we have to be able to trust that we can tell people our truths without being abandoned, without it being used against us. Most people only talk trust as one side. They only talk about like, oh, can I trust what you're saying to me? You know, but can this person actually trust what it is? Like, can this person trust you with what they have to say? So make sure that you let this person know that they're safe, you know, that they can trust you. Yeah, because this person is kind of a hermit. You know, you could be dealing with a Virgo. They definitely have like a lot of, like they want long-term commitment. They want to settle down. They have feelings for you, but they might have some sort of shady past. You know, it could be with the justice system, with that Justice card coming out. You know, maybe they have some sort of convictions on their record, or maybe they got a DUI or aren't paying their child support. You know, there's something that they're not very proud of that they haven't come clean with you about. Let's see what else we could get. And they're scared. They're definitely scared. Let me shuffle these up better. Let me give these a couple extra seconds here. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I had an amazing time last night. I had an amazing time. Yeah, so this person definitely wants to take a leap of faith with you. You know, I think if they could, you know, own up to whatever it is that they've done and just be honest about it, you know, I think that you guys could be really successful. But as long as this person can't own who it is that they are, or what they've gone through in their past that made them who they are today, you know, like if they can't take those swords out of their back, you know, and plug their boat with it, take the lessons and move forward, it'll be difficult. You know, if this person can't accept who they are for themselves, it's like, how can they expect anybody else to accept them? So yeah, I mean, yeah, this person is kind of hiding something, but I don't think it's anything like super deceitful, right? Because the Seven of Swords did not come out. So, and that's like the douche canoe of the whole tarot is that Seven of Swords. So there was no douche canoes here. You know, they ain't riding the douche canoe train. But they might have their options open with the Seven of Cups there. You know. But they definitely do want long-term commitment. They want long-term commitment. I don't think they've battled those demons inside themselves yet. Like, they're not ready to be honest with themselves. So if they can't even be honest with themselves, then they can't be honest with you. All right, let's go on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. Please remember to hit that little like button. It's a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. You ain't got to be a Rockefeller to help a fella. All you got to do is click the little like button. So Aquarius, we're not doing the past person because I don't want you guys to torture yourselves like wondering what the past person was doing. All right. We're not going to find out if the past person was hiding something. We don't even need to know. All right. If they're the past person, they're the past person. We're going to find out if the current person or your new person that you just recently like started talking to. That's what we're going to put the intentions into today. I'm not going to encourage you torturing yourself wondering about the past person, all right? We're going to keep it pushing. So Aquarius, is the current person hiding something from you? Is the current person hiding something from Aquarius? Is the current person hiding something from Aquarius? Oh, let's change it. Change the banner. All right. All right. Cool. Go back. Where'd it go? Huh. Well, let me go back to comments. Whatever. All right. Hi, Mojo. Mojo in the house. Hey. Why won't I go back to the comments? That's weird. Whatever. I'm just going to keep it pushing. I'll see you over here. Thank you very much, Mojo. What happened? Why is it doing that? Whatever. I don't know why that's on there. And it won't go back to the comments. Having technical difficulties over here. Hello. Thing-a-ma-thing. Weird. Okay. Well, we're just going to go back. We're going to go to Aquarius. There it is. All right. You there? Technical difficulties. That was weird. All right. Where were we? Aquarius. Aquarius. And thank you, Mojo. If you're still in here, like, thank you for letting me know about this StreamYard stuff. I had to check it out. So far, so good, except for that little glitch right there. If you guys haven't checked out Mojo Tarot, definitely give him a look. He's a wonderful person and an exceptional reader, so check out Mojo Tarot for sure. And he's got my kitty's name. My kitty's name is Mojo. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Is your current person hiding something, Aquarius? Is your current person hiding something? I don't think they're hiding something now. I think they were hiding something in the past. Like, there might have been something that they weren't completely honest about, but it's like you guys have agreed to work past it, you know, and they definitely don't want to be out in the cold. It's like a part of them still feels like they're out in the cold. But the first card that came out was the Tower. So that makes me feel like it happened already. You know, and then the next card that came out was the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's like there's been some sort of healing going on. Like, maybe they weren't completely honest with you in the past. Like, maybe they were hiding something in the past. But I feel like they've put in a lot of work to heal past this. Like, the both of you guys have put in a lot of work to heal it. You know, but it doesn't look like they're being shady now. You know, so far we don't have any of the I'm a super douche canoe cards, but with the Tower being there, I think that there might have been something from your past that you guys have had to work through, and you might still be like you guys might still be working through it. I mean, the Seven of Swords did pop out though, so that's a little ish. I don't like that. You know. That Seven of Swords did pop out. So whatever it was that you had forgiven them before and like worked past, all right. I'd hate to say it, but with the Seven of Swords popping up like that, you know, they might be still a little shady, you know. I don't know if it's still the exact same shady as they were before. But, like, we got the World card in reverse, and we got the Seven of Swords. So, I mean, they might not be completely over whatever shenanigans they were up to, you know? Like, they haven't put it to rest. Like, if they had some sort of addiction issue, or, yeah, we got the Devil card too. If they had some sort of addiction issue, like, it doesn't look like they've put it to rest. Like, if they had a gambling problem or a porn addiction or something that you caught them doing in the past, it doesn't look like they put it to rest. You know, and I think you've caught them in this before with the Tower card being the first card out. Whatever it was that they were doing, you've caught them before. So I hate to say it, but with that, I mean, that's the shady card, right? That Seven of Swords mixed with the Devil. Ugh. It doesn't look like they've put down whatever it is that they were fucking up on, you know. And you guys might fight about it a lot, or they might fight for it. That's one thing. Like, if this person's got addiction issues, it's like they will fight tooth and nail. Like, the addiction will lie to them, making them believe that they need it. You know, like, people will go out of their way. I know that I used to start fights with my significant other because I wanted to go and hang out and party and be with my friends, right? And it wasn't because I was really upset with my partner. It was because I wanted to go be go fuck off. Okay. So this person might start fights with you just so that they could go and fuck off. Like I've had friends do that with their significant others too. Like I'd come home and there'd be, my homie would be in the camper in the backyard and I'd be like, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, well, me and my girl got into a fight, you know? And I was like, well, why'd you guys get into a fight? You know? And it's pretty much so that they could come and hang out and like party, you know? So I think that they might be fighting with you just so they could go and do whatever it is that they've been doing. And I think you might intuitively know this. Like you've caught them doing this stuff before. Whatever it is that they've done in the past that you caught them doing that caused a huge tower moment, it's like they're still, they got that Seven of Swords, man. I don't like that Seven of Swords. All right, Whack Crafter. You know, and they're going against themselves. It's like they're fighting their own demons, you know, but they do feel a very strong connection with you, you know. They do feel a very strong connection with you with the Lovers card. But something about this, like if there's something about, if it's, especially if they have some sort of addiction, it's like that addiction's got a tight hold on them. It might keep you up at night thinking about it. You know, wondering what they're up to or if they're up to something. That's hard though, because like once somebody breaks your trust like that, I mean, yeah, people can change, but it's never going to go back to being the way that it was, you know? And you, like, this person might feel like that they're backed into a corner. They might even accuse you of backing them into a corner. But we got the Moon card here too. You could be dealing with the Pisces, but we got the Moon card. You know, that's definitely secrets, you know? So yeah, Aquarius, if you were wondering if the person that you're dealing with in this moment, you know, if you're in this video wondering if your person is like up to the same shit, I hate to say it, but it looks like they are, man. Yeah, and they might be really good with their words, like really good at mentally manipulating you into believing that it's your fault that you guys are fighting. But in reality, it's the addiction's fault. If they've got addiction problems, you know what I mean? Like they're fighting, they got a stronghold on that. You got the Sun card in reverse. So whatever it was that you caught them doing before, it looks like they're doing it again, Aquarius. That sucks. And got the Five of Cups. It's like maybe they're in that shame loop. It's like once they get into a shame loop, if they fuck up one time, you know what I mean? Then they lie about it, and then they feel bad about it. So then they try to avoid you, and they go back to doing the same thing again, and then they fuck up again, and then they lie about it, and then they try to avoid you, and then they fuck up, and then they lie about it, and they try to avoid you. It's like this loop of shame, you know, instead of them just being straight up like, hey, this is what's going on, you know, and then not trying to avoid the confrontation or not trying to avoid that difficult conversation. They're in this shame loop right now. And they might fight with you on purpose just to avoid being accountable. Yeah, but you guys definitely have some sort of karmic, you know, not karmic as in bad, but, you know, something in this life that you guys need to learn with each other. There's definitely a lesson that you guys are helping each other learn, you know, and not all lessons are fun, you know. They call it growing pains for a reason. So you guys definitely have unfinished business. There's definitely more here to learn. But they seem like they are up to no good, Aquarius. And that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's go on to the new person. Let me get a different deck. I'm going to use the Garbage Pail Kids deck. The new person. Does the new person Aquarius have in their life? Like, this is for some people that have just ran into someone new or just started dating someone, you know, and you want to know if they're hiding something from you. All right. Let's find out. Is the new person that is in Aquarius's life hiding anything from them? Anything significant, we should say. Does Aquarius's new person are they hiding stuff? It looks like they might have just walked away from a relationship, or they might be talking to some other people that they're like might be walking away from. Like if they've just started talking to you, you know, they've got the 8 of Cups, so maybe there's some relationships that they needed to end before they could really make it serious with you. You know, like they might have been out playing the field. They might have been out playing the field and like had a couple on the sideline, you know, that they got to cut out. They might not want you to know that they were dating other people at the time. I mean, but that's what dating is, though, right? Dating doesn't mean like, I mean, unless you make it official, like you're officially dating this person exclusively, you know, then that's what dating is. You date people. You go out on dates. And I think this person was going out on dates, and I don't think they want you to know about it. I think this person wants you to think that like they didn't have nobody, but I think they feel like you would throw them out in the cold if you found out that like they were dating other people, you know. Maybe this person, have you made them aware that you would like to be exclusive with them? You know, because if you haven't had that discussion with them about you two being exclusive, I mean, you can't really get mad if they're seeing other people, you know. But you should at least have that conversation, or they should have that conversation with you. Somebody needs to be grown here. Like they're blocked. They might be real blocked in the emotional realm. You know, they might be really hard at talking. It might be really hard for them to talk about their emotions. But that's one thing, like if you're dealing with a man, especially if you're dealing with a man, like men are thinking feelers and women are feeling thinkers. So that's why women are so like, we're like on the dot, like with our emotions, like right away. Like, well, that's why we throw lighters. That's why we do stuff. What?
You're black screen.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. You're on mine.
Huh. That's why men, can you guys see me? Is there anybody out there? My brother just said that it was black screen. Am I still black screen? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, what I was talking about, men are thinking feelers. So that's why a dude won't answer you right away. If you want to know an answer to a question, like they kind of ponder it for a minute, and women are like, why haven't you answered me? You know, why don't you have the answer for this? It's because men are thinking feelers, like they think before they feel. And women have a tendency to feel before they think. So this person might be emotionally blocked, not only with like their programming from childhood about how men aren't supposed to do this and men aren't supposed to do that, you know, but they think that you'll judge them. It doesn't look like they have anything super sneaky. Like they're not hiding anything like super serious. They don't have the seven of swords, you know. Okay, Julie, thank you. They don't have the 7 of swords, so they're not riding the douche canoe. They're not the conductor of the douche train. You know, but they might have had some other people in their inbox that they had to walk away from, or they're needing to walk away from. But I think you need to have the conversation with them, you know, about you guys being exclusive. If you really want something with this person and you want it to be exclusive, then I think you need to have this conversation with this person. You know? Otherwise, they're going to think that you're just dating. And if you want this person all to yourself, then you need to have that conversation. Because I think that they do have some other people that they might be seeing that they need to end the relationship with. But if you haven't had that conversation with them, but if you have had that conversation with them, then they're still in the process of removing whatever other people they had in their inbox or whatever other people they had in their life. But I don't see that they are being like sneaky. Like they don't have any like major demons in their closet, and they're definitely willing to take that leap of faith with you. You know, there might be something from their past, like they're still a little hung up from the past. You could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries. You know, but they're definitely going to end it with whoever else they have. Like if they had somebody else in their life, they're definitely in the process of ending whatever that was. I don't think it was any sort of serious relationship. I think it was just a dating thing, you know? And they're getting rid of all of anybody who would be inappropriate, like anybody that would be disrespectful to y'all's relationship. They're in the process of getting rid of them. But I don't think that they're not hiding anything like super bad. All right. All right. Let's go on to Capricorn. Let's see, 45. We'll just say 46. 46. And I could change a little banner. Ooh. Hopefully without it fucking up this time. Let's see. I can see your messages. Let's make a new banner. And bam. All right, I'm new to this whole like StreamYard thing, so sorry if it takes me a second. We'll re-timestamp it for Capricorn. We're on 4726. 4726. All right, Capricorn. So, hi Capricorn, welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to hit that little like button. Like it's a little click for you, but it's a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass, right? Ain't gotta be a Rockefeller to help a fella. All you gotta do is hit the little like button. Capricorn. So we're not gonna look about the past person. We're not trying to find out about the past. We're not trying to torture you. We're trying to find out about the past person. I'm reading today for the people that are currently with somebody that they're wondering if they're hiding something, and people that are just met somebody that they're interested in and they're wanting to know if they're hiding something. All right. So we're going to start with the current person. So the current person for Capricorn is the current person Capricorn is with, are they hiding something? Let's find out. Let's find out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like it's truly an honor to be alive and to be able to read for you guys. Like it's truly my honor. So I appreciate every single one of you that pop in and show up and say hello. Hello. Capricorn. Is this person hiding something? Ooh, it looks like they might be hiding like how much money they make. If they're hiding something, it definitely has something to do with pentacles. All right. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3 pentacle cards already on the table. So if this person is hiding something, it might have to do with maybe they make more money than they said they make, or you know, like maybe they're taking home or putting a part of a paycheck aside, or like maybe they have some sort of an inheritance that they didn't tell you about. You know, yeah, there are all kinds of pentacles on the board here. Or they could be with you, like with you, they're more financially stable. You know what I mean? Like some people are only with somebody because they have something, you know, that it would be too hard out there by themselves. Something about money. There's definitely something about money here. Money or a house, something that's tangible, you know. If they are hiding something, it's either, what was that? The Empress. Ooh. Could we deal with a Taurus? We got Taurus. We got Gemini. We got Sagittarius. And we have Scorpio. So this person could be putting away money or putting money to a side or something that you don't know about. Like have some sort of secret account or something. You know, with that Empress card coming out, it's like something like, it almost feels nurturing though. Like maybe they're putting away money to have a vacation so you guys can go on vacation with each other. You know, like I don't see anything that's super shady. Like the Seven of Swords didn't come out. You know? It's like if this person is hiding something, maybe it's for like they're putting away money for like for an emergency, or putting away money for something that's nurturing with the Empress card there. Yeah. It doesn't look like there's any sort of I mean, unless they're putting away money to bounce, you know, I mean, some people do that because we do have the Death card here. This might not be for everybody, but maybe this person has like some sort of a secret account so that they can be successful, like so they can gather finances so that they can leave successfully or something. I know that's not for everybody, okay? That's a very specific message for only a couple of people. Like this person might be planning on leaving with the Death card there, and they're putting the money aside for it. Yeah, but they're waiting for that open door of opportunity. This is only for the people that were wondering that, okay? I don't want anybody to just take that message and run with it, okay? But other than that, like your current person, Capricorn, doesn't look like they're shady. They don't look like they're being shady. Yeah. They don't look like they're being shady. You got the Four of Wands, that's 1111. So if you weren't coming here wondering about like somebody putting away money to like leave you or some shit, then this person's putting away money or has a secret account that they want to go have, they want to have a celebration with you with. All right. They're putting away money for in case of a rainy day or some sort of celebration. But they're not being deceitful. It doesn't look like your current person is deceitful unless that other message resonates with you. But I'm sure that's only for a small group of people. Yeah, because this person's super happy where they're at. They ain't trying to go nowhere. I mean, if they are trying to go somewhere, it's to be on vacation. They would rather be on vacation with you. But there is a select group of people that this person is putting away money so that they can escape. Some sort of escape route. But for the majority of you, I don't think so. I think they're putting away money so that you guys could go on an adventure. You got the King of Swords and the Fool card. So yeah, this person definitely has like a lot of love for you. If they do, they might have some sort of like they may be addicted to Temu or have like Amazon packages delivered all the time. Like, I don't see them being like really like it's like if whatever they're being sneaky about or whatever they're hiding doesn't seem really deceitful, right? You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It's like they might just hide like a little bit of money off to the side so that they can buy themselves like stuff from Amazon or from Temu, or, you know, set up an emergency fund. It's like whatever it is that they're hiding has to do with money though. It's like they're not completely telling the 100% truth, but they're also not like a shady freaking douchebag. Which other deck do we want to use? Let's use this one. I don't feel this person is like out with a third party or, you know, running around being a pimp or something. You know, like I don't think that they have like they're not like picking up prostitutes on the weekend. Like they don't want it to end. You know, I think they might be like financially codependent to you in some way, but they definitely don't want to go nowhere. We got the Chariot in the reverse. We got the Death card in the reverse. They ain't planning on going nowhere. We got the Ace of Cups and the Sun. So whatever it is that they're hiding, if they are hiding something, it's something small. You know, it's like they went out and got dinner without you or something, you know, or they had some leftovers in the fridge that they like sneakily ate while you were at work or something. It's like some sort of like something that's like kind of trivial, you know, not anything super major, because you do have the Ten of Cups here. All right. This person, like you are their happily ever after, you know, not to say that there's not any problems, you know. This person might have a secret candy bar in their purse or something. They might be sneakily eating candy bars or some shit, but they're not out with the third party. They're not being deceptive like that. All right? I don't think you got to worry about that on your side, Capricorn, for your current person. All right, let's go on to the future person, the person that Capricorn just met. Capricorn. This is for the people that just met somebody. You just got somebody new in your life, or you just started talking to them, or you guys just started like seeing each other. You want to know if they've got some sort of shady intentions, or if they're out being deceitful, or if there's a third party. Let's find out. We got the Justice in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse and the World in reverse. So there might be somebody that they still like either secretly like have feelings for. Like they might have somebody from their past that they haven't completely let go of yet. They might be in the transitioning process of letting go of them, but there's somebody from their past that they have not let go of yet. We got the King of Swords in the reverse. You know, but they are willing to take a leap of faith forward with you, but they do still have some sort of attachment to somebody in the past. Yeah, they're holding on to it. They're trying to let go. They're trying to let go of this, but they still have some sort of attachment to somebody in the past. And usually people, especially if people that haven't been single for very long, it's like if somebody is just fresh out of a relationship or they were married for like 9-10 years and it's only been about a year or so, they say it takes half the time that you were in a relationship with somebody to actually get over the relationship. So, I mean, if this person has only been single for a little while, of course, there's a little bit of that X energy on them. You know, that was the last person that they were with. But that also says that they haven't done like that inner healing. You know, they're not completely healed from it. Yeah, they're not completely healed from it. You could be dealing with a Leo, or they could be dealing with a Leo. We got Aquarius. It's like something from their past they're not completely over yet. Yeah, but they definitely feel a strong connection with you with the Lovers card here. They feel a really strong soul connection. Like they probably feel like they've known you like their whole life, you know? And they're willing to with the Two of Cups, they're willing to put aside anything that they like. If they were talking to somebody, then I'm pretty sure they've done booted them, you know. But there is a little bit of lingering like either animosity, because even if it's animosity and not love, it's like that there's still some sort of lingering like emotional tie between somebody from their past, you know. But they do have the Ten of Cups here with you, so it's like they do see the potential. Like they are willing to take that leap forward. They're a little scared because of how intense the connection is. It's like you might make them feel like, you know, like home, you know? If a person can feel like home, you probably make them feel like they at home. But they definitely still do dwell on the past. Like they're worried that whatever happened in the past is going to bubble back up, you know, that you're going to do them like whoever it was in the past. Yeah, they don't want that tower to fall. Like they're scared to fall in love for sure. And they are still like emotionally attached to, like they have some sort of emotional tie to this past person that hasn't been completely severed. But I mean, maybe they have kids with them, you know, but they're definitely healing from it. I wouldn't say that they're completely healed from all their trauma or whatnot. I mean, but who really is, right? But they're in the process of healing. I think they've done a lot of healthy like reflection, you know. There might be a lot of healthy reflection and accountability there. Yeah. They don't want to feel like they feel like they don't fit in. You know, maybe you have a big friend group or something and they're worried that they're not going to fit in with all your friends. They definitely don't want no drama. Like maybe they did a lot of fighting in the past, but the super shady douche canoe card has not come out. So no, this person isn't being a douche canoe. They do have some sort of emotional tie with the person from their past that they haven't quite got over yet, but they're in the process of getting over it, you know, and they would like to celebrate, you know, they are looking for an open door of opportunity. And they do feel a really strong connection with you. But I don't think there's any third parties, you know, like they're not being deceitful. They're not going to rob you while you're asleep kind of deal. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't worry too much about that. All right, let's go on to Sagittarius. Make a new banner. Oh, this is Capricorn. I want Sagittarius. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Hi, Sagittarius. Get the timestamps in. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. Thank you so much for being here. It's a great day to have a great day, and I be having a great day. I had a great night last night. Went saw Suicidal Tendencies and No Effects. Got me a t-shirt. Woot, woot. Got to watch my son be all excited in a mosh pit, which was really cool. Hi, JJ. Welcome here. Trying to get the comments to pop up on this side. There we go. Let's see. Let me put you on the screen. Hi. Hi, JJ. Sagittarius. All right, so we're not looking at the past people with these readings. I mean, because I don't want you guys to torture yourself with wondering what the past person was doing, you know? Like, I'm not going to encourage you to add that any more suffering than you already have. You know, we're going to look, these are only for people that are currently with somebody that are wondering if they're doing something shady, or people that have just found somebody new and they're wondering, like, if they can trust them or not, all right? So we're going to start with the current person, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. And the current person. Is the current person being shady? Oh, yeah? I used to sing for a thrash metal punk rock band. I was a front man for like 5 years. We went on tour, got a CD, did all that stuff. Like music has been a big part of my life for a long time. And like now my son plays guitar, and like he wants to start a newer like classic metal like type of big hair band, but not a big hair band. Like he's totally a metalhead. I grew up in like goth clubs, like, you know, picking pumpkins out of the sky and looking at them and sticking them in my back pocket, marching by myself, you know, like I was part of a hearse club and a lot of fun stuff. All right, Sagittarius, enough blabbering. Look, there's Mojo being all indecent back there. Sagittarius and the current person. Is the current person Sagittarius is with? Are they hiding something? Is the current person Sagittarius is with? Are they hiding something? I mean, unless the Seven of Swords comes out, like the Seven of Swords is like the douche canoe card. So we're hoping that Seven of Swords don't come out. You know, I mean, everybody's always hiding a little bit of something, right? You know, like as humans, like I try to tell the truth as much as humanly possible. And if I catch myself lying, like sometimes I'll go out to eat. Shh, don't tell my brother. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes I'll go out to eat or whatever, and I'll have a white box. I'll be like, oh, my coworker bought this for me, you know, and then I'll have to tell him later, like, oh, I lied. That was totally, I bought that, you know, like I bought it. I can't live with myself if I lie. So, but it has happened, and I am human, you know. Right, so the card that popped up first was the Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. The Justice card. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. The Knight of Cups. No, it don't look like this person's really shady. We got the Four of Wands, like they want to celebrate. Like they're putting down whatever sort of burdens, like whatever has happened in the past between you guys. It's like they just want to, they want to let it go, you know, like forgive and forget. Maybe forgive and not forget. I mean, you can't forget. We can forgive, but we have a hard time forgetting. You know, they're not focused on anything from the past. It's like whatever that has happened between you guys before, I don't see any cards of deceit here. Like they might be a little bit emotionally closed off. You know, they might not feel as strong about the connection as they once did, or like they might feel like there's some sort of rift in it. You know what I mean? And like connections, that happens in long-term connections, right? There's ups and downs, right? It's about going with the flow and choosing that commitment, you know? So you guys just might be in one of those moments right now where they're not all super lovey-dovey or something. And that might be why you're wondering if they're being shady. But it doesn't look like we have no shady cards on the table. We've got Justice. We got the Knight of Cups. We got the Four of Wands, you know? That's all cards of celebration, you know, and like putting it to rest. Whatever it is, it's like they just want peace. Like they're just tired. Maybe some of them like work a bunch and they're just really super tired. Maybe they've been picking up extra hours on the job or something, and you're wondering if they're being shady at their job. It doesn't look like they're being shady. It looks like they're just tired. They're not as lovey-dovey as they used to be, though. You know, there is some sort of emotional like disconnect between you guys, but I don't think it has to do with any sort of third party. It's like they would take that leap with you over and over again, right? I just think it just feels like they're like really tired. Like maybe they are taking on extra hours, or they're just kind of closed off in some way. Like they don't feel as lovey-dovey right now, but that Seven of Swords didn't come out. Like really there was like a lot of celebration, you know, but there's a lot more celebration. You know, and they definitely love you. There might be something that bothers them at work, you know, or they might just feel kind of like y'all's relationship is is like plateaued, or like it's at a low point or something, because we do have or they might be worried about their money. Like maybe they feel like they don't make enough money to like make things right, you know. It's like they might be concerned about their finances, or like some sort of investment. You know, they're worried about something, but it doesn't look like they're worried. It's not because of a third party. It might be something to do with money, and it's definitely got them drained. Hi, Manal. Manal? Yeah, maybe they were waiting on some sort of big promotion. Like I think they're like disappointed in their self with their work. Something about their work. But there's no like shady cards here. You know, it just kind of feels like one of them like times in life where it's just like, you know, maybe everything's like really tense financially, and it flows over into y'all's relationship, you know. But I don't see any cards of betrayal. No, I don't see no cards of betrayal. I just think that they work real hard. You know, they're like super stressed about something. Like there might, if they are keeping something from you, it might be something about work. You know, maybe they didn't get the promotion, or they're, you know, I don't know, something about work, something about finances, or there's a bill they forgot to pay, you know, and now it's caused all kinds of problems or something. But I don't see no third party energy or any sort of deceitfulness like that for your current person, Sagittarius. I'm not doing personal like readings at the moment, but I will definitely make a point to do that in the near future, so that way I can be of service to everybody that is in my community. I will definitely do some readings for people in the comments within the next like day or so, if not after this reading. But I'm not doing those at the moment. I'm doing all signs. So Sagittarius, yeah, it doesn't look like this person's being deceitful. There is no douche canoe card. You know, they're not like lying to you. It just feels like they're like tired. You know, it feels like they are worn out and they're tired, and they might be just like kind of holding back. You know, they don't feel super lovey-dovey. but I think they're just working really hard. What about the Sagittariuses that have a new person? Sagittarius and the person that they just met, the new person that they're with. Sagittarius and the new person that they're with. Is the new person that Sagittarius just met or just entered into their life, are they hiding something? Oop, this deck definitely has an attitude. Let's go with a different one. Let's go with a different deck. How about this one? Sagittarius and the new person. Is the new person in Sagittarius's life, are they being deceitful? Are they hiding something? What do we got for Sagittarius and the new person? Sagittarius and the new person. Well, let's find out. Is this new person that Sagittarius is dating, are they a douche canoe? They got ill intentions? What's going on with Sagittarius and the new person? What do we got? Ooh. So this new person doesn't want to move fast at all. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Like, they're not hung up about their past, but they're also not willing to jump headfirst into anything like right away. Like, they don't want to make any sort of foolish decisions, but they do want to have, like, they do want celebration. All right. We do have the Three of Cups, which is like a celebration card. Like, they would like something long-term committed and stable, but they're definitely not like putting all of their eggs into one basket. They're probably they're paying super attention to like your actions, your movements to see if you are the right person. Like they're not making any sort of stupid decisions. They probably have made some indecisive or quick decisions in the past, and they're trying to be really strong about it with the Strength card here, but they definitely see a lot of potential with you with the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo. We got 2 Leo cards. We have a Cancer card. We have an Aries. So this person definitely does see a lot of potential. I think that they are just moving really, really slow. They're kind of guarded. Maybe they've been hurt a lot in the past. They're real guarded with who they're going to move forward with. Like, they want to make sure that it's the right person that's got the right attitude. We don't really know who someone is until we're like stuck in like locked down traffic with this person, and like you find out if they are screaming at the top of their lungs and yelling at the person in front of them and like hitting the steering wheel because they're like in grid hour traffic. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to end up stuck with somebody that like can't handle like crisis situations very well. They don't want to be with somebody that's like rude to the waiter or waitress. Like they're watching how you act to make sure that you're the right person. So is this person shady? So far there's been no shade on the table. It's like they're very calculated and methodical. This person is very much all about business, but they definitely see happiness with you with the Sun card. Like, they see your potential. They see the potential, but they're not just gonna jump in. Yeah, they definitely did the second time the Four of Wands came out. They're definitely looking for some sort of long-term, like that's like the 1111 card, but they might have been bamboozled before. So they're kind of like, they're moving really slowly. Like, they're not going to just jump in and move. Like, they are definitely still dealing with some sort of past trauma or heartache, but but you got the 10 of Cups. They definitely want long-term like commitment with you. And it doesn't look like they have any sort of shady, like there's no douche. They are not the conductor of the douche train, okay? They don't even have tickets to that mofo. They're not riding the douche train. They're not the conductor of it. It's like they are very, like, they are hurt from something that happened to them in the past. But I mean, who isn't? If you're in your 30s or 40s, guaranteed you've had your heart broke before. So I think this person is kind of really guarded, trying to make sure that they take the right steps. But yeah, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But yeah, they definitely want to give you their cup. They definitely see you. They see the potential in you. And it doesn't look like they're talking to anybody else. I think they kind of know better. Like this person seems wise. If they're wise enough to not jump into something head first right away, then they're wise enough to know to, like, you know, not be talking to other girls behind your back or other dudes behind your back, you know? Like this person seems like they have made their mistakes in their past and have learned from them. But they're just slow to move. They're fast to talk, but they're slow to move. You know, and they ain't juggling you with nobody else. You could be dealing with a Libra, you know. You might feel at peace with this person. This person might be very, like, matter of fact, kind of diplomatic in the way that they speak and how they handle things, but they definitely don't want it to end with the death in reverse. All right. So they enjoy your company. They're not talking to nobody else. They see long-term potential, but they're just not fast to jump into it right away. They're not like, oh, we've been dating for like 3 months, like let's move in together. They're really like they're going to keep their distance for a while, you know, and make sure that you guys actually can work well as a team, you know, that they've seen you in like harsh circumstances so that they know how you act under pressure, you know, like they want to get to know you. But it definitely doesn't look like they have any sort of malice intent or that they're talking to other people. It looks like you're all good there. So Sagittarius, your new person looks pretty wise and very well rounded, which is refreshing. They look refreshing. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fine tune your intuition. That's right. Let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Bam, 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 bam. This thing is cool. Yeah. Scorpio. You are very welcome, JJ. I wish you all the best. Like, I know getting into a new relationship is super exciting, and you know, it's super exciting and it's also terrifying all at the same time. So I wish you two the best in your adventures together. All right, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Whatever part of the world you're on. Thank you so much for joining us. It's truly like my honor to be here to read for you. Like, it's an honor to be alive and to be able to help people like turn their pain into purpose and to find their way. Like, always trust your intuition for sure. Don't ever let nobody like take your power from you. Right? You are the author. You are in control of your destiny, right? Let's hope write you a good one. Scorpio. So we're not doing like the past person readings, all right? I'm not wondering if the past person is hiding something. We don't care about the past person, okay? We're going to go with the current person and the new person. I'm not going to encourage you to torture yourself over whatever that past person was hiding, all right? Because it ain't going to do you no good anyways. So we're not going to read for the past person right now. We're reading for the current person and for the new person, somebody that just recently came into your life or somebody you just started dating. So we'll start it off with the current person. Find out if the current person, if you're here to find out if the current person is hiding something. All right. Scorpio. Is the current person hiding something from Scorpio? Please and thank you, universe. Please remember to hit that little like button, drop down and say hello. It's a little click for you, but it's a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Okay. Multi-pass. Current person Scorpio is dealing with. Are they hiding something? We have them not wanting to see something. Either they're kind of like juggling something, or they're not wanting to see something, because we have the Hangman in reverse. It's like they're not wanting to see some sort of real reality. It's like they're kind of like living with their head in the sand or something. You know, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. It's like they're either not wanting to see the truth of a situation, or they're not wanting to put in the work that they need to put in. Hopefully this person isn't using, like, taking away love and affection as like some sort of punishment towards you, because that's fucked up if they are. You know? But it kind of feels like they're like keeping their love from you in some way. It almost feels like some sort of punishment. It's like they're not going to be all cuddly with you or as open with you, as like some sort of like control tactic, which I don't like that at all. I don't like that feeling. That feels kind of gross. I hope that's not what they're doing. It's like, but they're not seeing things they're not seeing the truth. It's like, yeah, they're committed. You got the Hierophant card here, right? They're committed. And I don't see like them being shady. You got the Empress, you know? Could be dealing with the Taurus or a Libra. And they do have love for you, but for some reason I feel like they're holding on to it. It's like they're holding back. They're like holding it back. Yeah, they're definitely focused on something that happened from the past or something. They're like angry about something. They haven't let it go. Whatever it is, they haven't let it go, and they don't want to go nowhere. But whatever it was that happened, whatever you guys were fighting about or whatnot, like they haven't let it go. But they don't have any other options. It's like they're not out there with a third party. It's like I feel like they're like holding their love hostage as like a punishment, which is a manipulation tactic, which is definitely not healthy. You know, like, if this person is making you think that they're up to something just so that they can see you like freak out and like wonder about it or apologize to them for whatever, like that's rude. You know what I mean? This person definitely seems like they have some sort of unhealthy coping mechanisms. You know, and they're definitely like they have something that's bothering them that they might not be willing to open up about, but it feels like it's something from the past, something that they haven't let go of from the past. But it doesn't feel like there's any sort of third party, but it feels like they are on purpose, like they're purposely like withholding their like affection for you for some reason. And that could be why you're here wondering if they're being shady, but it feels like they're doing it as a manipulation tactic. Like they haven't forgiven something from the past and they're like using it, kind of holding it over your head, which is rude. It's like, how rude? Which, I mean, that's not very mature either. That's not going to build to some sort of healthy relationship. I think they think about walking away with the Eight of Cups, because you got the Eight of Cups here and you got the Chariot. So I think they think about walking away. Or you think about walking away. But there's definitely some sort of block in communication. Either you guys are blocked off to each other. It's like you guys can't like communicate without it turning into an argument, or without like somebody withholding freaking affection. You know, there's definitely some sort of toxicity in this relationship, but I don't think that they are hiding. Oop, just as I said it, the Seven of Swords came out. So, I mean, yeah, if this person is being a douche canoe, they're withholding affection on purpose. It's like they know what they're doing. They know that what they're doing is hurting you, and they're doing it anyways. It's like they're almost doing it on purpose to try to make you feel some sort of way. You know, they're definitely not being nurturing and supportive. They're not communicating. It's like there's a block in communication. Like they might be thinking about walking away. But the douche canoe, like the captain of the canoe, the douche train did come out. So are they hiding something from you? It's possible. Like that's the one card that's like the shady card. If there's one card in the deck that says shady, it's that 7 of Swords. You know, and they got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Like this person might be really seriously contemplating walking away, or you're seriously contemplating walking away. And that might be what they're hiding from you. You know? Have you ever had somebody like turn into a complete douchebag so you'll break up with them so they don't have to look like the bad guy? That's kind of what this feels like right here, right? Like this person is just being a total ass so they don't have to break up with you so that you'll break up with them. Because in some way or another, it makes them feel like they're the bad guy. If they were just honest, instead of just being honest about it, you know, about how they feel, like they're just going to string you along and act like an asshole so that you will make the decision. So they don't have to make that decision is what this feels like. That's jacked up. That is jacked up, Scorpio. That's definitely what that feels like. Is there another person? Is it a third party? Or are they just trying to be an ass so that Scorpio will leave? What do we got? I mean, they got unfinished business with you. You guys definitely have some sort of like soul tie together. But whatever it was that happened in the past, they have not let go of it. It's like they are definitely crying over spilt milk. They have not let go of it, and they don't really see any sort of celebration. But it doesn't look like there's a third party. It's like, yeah, but they're not happy. It's like they're just keeping the fact that they're not happy. Or that maybe you guys both aren't happy together. But they are also withholding affection as like some sort of like control tactic, which isn't okay. That's not okay. All right. Let's go on to the Scorpios that just met someone. The Scorpio collective that just met somebody, and you want to know if they are hiding something or if they have shady intentions. Let's find out. Let's find out, Scorpio. Scorpio, this is for the Scorpio collective that just met somebody. You know, you just started dating someone. Like maybe you guys just made it official, or maybe not even have made it official yet. Maybe you're thinking about making it official. We got the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. I think this person has put in a lot of work to tell the truth, to be stand up, to be honest. You know, they might move a little quick though with the Knight of Swords. You know, but you do have the 10 of Cups here. So this person definitely wants commitment and long term. Like they want long-term commitment. They want love. They want something healthy. So I think they've put a lot of work in on themselves to get in touch with their inner self, with their higher self. You know, maybe they do meditations. Maybe they're really spiritual. You know, so they've worked really hard at telling the truth. You know, the whole truth, of being completely honest with themselves and other people. And they want nothing but you got 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. All right. So this person definitely wants long-term stable. They want celebration. With the 4 of Wands here, they see you as their 11-11, right? This new person, ooh, and we cut to the Lovers. This is a really intense connection. Like this person probably feels like, you probably feel like you've known this person for your whole life, or they feel like they've known you for their whole life. Like you guys just feel like you know each other, even if you've just barely met each other. And they definitely want to move forward. You know, I don't see any sort of shade here at all. You know, this person looks like they have done a lot of work on themselves. Like they could be very spiritually in tune. You know, like they talk to their guides, they talk to God, they pray, they do whatever. You know, whatever sort of like spirituality that they're into, like they're real dedicated to it, which is also really refreshing. You know? And whatever, like if they had any sort of addictions or demons attached to them, like they have faced them with the Devil in reverse. You could be dealing with the Capricorn as well. But they have faced those demons. Like they're working on it, you know? Like they're aware, they've taken accountability. So far, this looks really good. Your new person looks real good, Scorpio. Whoever this new person is. Yeah, and they got that Page of Cups. So they definitely have love. There is the love there. And they're waiting on that open door of opportunity. They don't have all their, they're not like, they don't have like a DM full of people. They ain't on Plenty of Fish. You know what I mean? And if they were, and after they met you, they probably shut that shit down. Like this person seems real in touch with their divine self. All right. Like this person is trying to be the best person that they can be, and they don't want to go nowhere. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, like yourself, or we got Taurus, we got Capricorn, we got Gemini. I mean, but it could be anybody, right? But this new person definitely doesn't look like they're up to anything shady. Like they look like they've done a lot of work on themselves to make sure that they're trying to be the best versions of themselves as they can be, which is really nice. That's like really refreshing, you know, to find somebody that's like on that sort of vibration, that is willing to take accountability for that stuff, that is in tune with themselves, you know, that has faced their demons. That's refreshing. Yep, 10 of Cups again. This person wants long-term, this is like permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. This person ain't being shady, Scorpio. You ain't got to worry about this, you know? You ain't got to worry about them having third parties. Like I don't see any other third parties. I don't see them being super emotionally attached to their past. You know, they might be dealing with some sort of trauma. I mean, but who is it? You know what I mean? But it looks like they've done a lot of internal work. You know, like this person is really looking towards the future. You know, moving forward, and it looks like they want to move forward with you. So that's pretty healthy. All right, let's go on to Libra. Libra. Let's make a Libra banner. I was up way late last night. I went to the suicidal tendencies and no effect show. Had a great time. Like we had some technical difficulties where my friend that was going to take us up there, like his truck started doing weird stuff, so we ended up having to rent a car, but we made it and we had a great time. We are on the sign of Libra. Woo woo. Libra. That's so cool. I get so excited over the smallest things. All right. Libra, we are at 133.10. Libra, we're not going to focus on the past today. All right. I'm not going to encourage you guys to torture yourself about asking questions about somebody from the past, if they were hiding stuff or whatnot. Like it's not going to do you any good. I mean, if they're in the past, let them be in the past. Right. So we're only going to focus on the current person. If you are with somebody currently and you're wondering if they're being shady, and we're going to focus on the person that you just met. If you have somebody new in your life and you want to know if they have good intentions or not, we're going to focus on those two things. We're not going to read for the past person, because I'm not going to encourage you guys to torture yourselves, all right? I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. So thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome in, welcome back. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Like, it's super amazing. It's such an honor to be here, to be alive, to be doing this. Like, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out. Libra. Let's read from the Garbage Pail Kids deck. Base fuchsia flower shape? What do you mean? Selena, I'm not sure what flower shape you're talking about. Libra. Welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Please remember to hit that little like button. It's a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Multi-pass. Hi, Barbara. Mike's chat's not working? That's weird. Huh. It might be because I'm using StreamYard. Like, things are different in StreamYard for some reason. And this is the first time I've actually gone live with StreamYard, so I'm not sure what is different with it. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. I'm so glad you guys are here. I love you guys so much. Libra. Is the current person being shady? Well, thank you for the flower emoji. Oh, I can see it on my phone. That's weird that it won't let me see it on StreamYard. Well, thank you for the flowers. Hi, Michael. Huh. I'll have to talk to you after the show to find out what's going on with your chat. Because you're my moderator, Michael. You should be able to be in here. Let me get a drink. All right, Libra. Is the current person Libra's with hiding something? Is the current person that Libra is with hiding something? Is the current person Libra's with hiding something? Huh. So far, so good, Libra. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the King of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So, like, they're not dwelling on anything. Like, money looks all right. You know, it doesn't look like they're dwelling on anything. There's still a lot of passion. It looks like there's still a lot of passion between you guys. They might feel a little guilty for something that happened in the past, but they're definitely willing to, like, move forward. They, like, don't want to fight about it. You know, they probably know that I don't know, like my son lies to me. He knows that he's way better off telling me the truth, and, like, I'll forgive him for whatever it is than him lying to me, because he'll get, like, 10 times worse, like, of a punishment for lying to me than he ever would, like, telling me the truth. So I think this person is on that same level with you. It's like they know that they're just honest with you, no matter what the situation is. Even if they don't want to talk about it, it feels like this person is definitely willing to have those deep, difficult conversations. You know, because we have the moon, but the moon is in reverse. So, I mean, it doesn't feel like they're telling any secrets. They ain't got no secrets. It's like this person has probably learned from the past, you know, that it's better off just to tell you whatever it is that they got to tell you. You know? And they're definitely healing from whatever, you know, if you guys have been in fights before, if you guys have ever, like, been had some sort of difficulties in the past, it's like they're definitely healing from it. They're not trying to bring up the past. They're not trying to repeat the past. Yeah, and you got the Ten of Cups. Look at them shitting rainbows, like, literally. These cards are funny. I guess you can't see it as well. Like, you guys, like, there ain't nothing going on in you guys' current relationship, you know? I think they've learned from the past. It's like if they were deceitful in the past, I think they learned from it. You know, like, they're not telling any lies. Like, they see they're like, you're their happily ever after. You know, they're not holding on to any sort of secrets. We got the Four of Cups in reverse. They're not focused on the past. They don't have their options open. You know, they ain't talking to anybody on the side. They ain't planning on going anywhere. You got the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like this person ain't going nowhere. whatever they've done in the past is like they learned from it, moved and moved on. Like they definitely learned their lessons, and they definitely see you as their forever after, like in sickness and in health, you know, till death do us part. I think they take that very seriously. If you guys are married, like they take your guys' marriage very seriously. And even if there was problems in the past, it's like I don't think that they're doing anything that they'd done before. I think they learned their lesson. You know, like they ain't got nobody in their inbox. They ain't got nobody in their inbox. It's like if somebody flirts with them, like they put a stop to it right away. You know, I feel like you guys have maybe had some problems before. Yeah, see the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like if there were problems in the past, it's like they definitely learned from it. Like they ain't trying to repeat any of their past mistakes. So if you're worried that this person is like up to no good, like maybe you caught them doing something before, like they've quit whatever they were doing. Like they learned from their past. They only have eyes for you. And they ain't hiding nothing. Like they probably got their ass kicked by whatever it was that happened, you know? And that's your card right there, Libra. That's the Justice card right there. You could be dealing with the Libra. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I don't think this person is up to no good. We got the Seven of the Swords in the reverse. Like they might have in the past, you know, like you might have caught them being shady before, but they definitely learned their lesson. Like they don't want to hurt you like that ever again, and they don't want to hurt themselves by hurting you like that ever again. Sometimes we got to do that, you know? Like we don't know what it feels like to actually hurt someone that we love until we actually do it. Like we're used to being hurt. You know, everybody will like, if you ask a crowd of people, like how many of you have had your heart broken, almost everybody will put their hand up. But when you ask a crowd, how many of you have broken someone's heart? Not very many people will admit to that, you know, but it hurts when you hurt somebody that you love. And I think this person, like they learned that lesson. So, no, this person ain't got nothing shady going on. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse. They definitely don't want to fight. They're a little bit guarded, you know? They might be a little bit guarded. But yeah, no, this person isn't being shady. They ain't hiding much. They learned whatever their lessons were. Whatever it was that you caught them doing in the past, because it does look like they were shady in the past, but whatever you caught them doing in the past is over with. Awesome. You got it working? Yay! So no, Libra, I wouldn't worry about your current person. Like they only have eyes for you. They got that 10 of Cups. You got that permanent contentment and the happily ever after card. Like this person, whatever they did before, they learned their lesson from it, and they are not repeating that lesson. And you're all good in the hood last 30 years. Nice. Yeah, whatever happened in the past, they learned their lesson from it. All right, let's go on to Libra and the new person. This is for the Libras that have somebody new in their life, somebody they just met, maybe just started dating. You want to know if this person is up to no good? Let's see. Libra and their new person, the person of interest. This person got good intentions with Libra? They hiding something? What they got going on? Ooh, this person doesn't want to move too fast. We got the Chariot in reverse. You could be dealing with the Cancer, but they have a lot of passion, but they might not make as much money as they say they do. And like it might burden them. Like something about their financial situation might burden them because they got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So if they're hiding something, it might be like how successful they really are. You know, maybe they put on a front or something, and like they're worried like that you might find out that they don't make as much as they say that they make, you know, or they're like super seriously worried financially, you know, like it's a huge burden. Something financial is a burden on them. So they might be struggling financially and they don't want you to know that, but they're definitely not trying to move too fast with the Chariot in reverse. You know, but they're working really hard. They got the Strength card. Could be dealing with the Leo. We got Leo, we got Cancer. Uh-oh. And the Seven of Swords came out. This mofo. Uh-oh. So, yep, this person is definitely being sneaky. They're being sneaky with something. Like maybe maybe you make more money than they make. You know what I mean? Maybe they're about to lose their house or something, so they're trying to snooze you up to you so they can move in with you. You know, like if you're a single mom, like single moms are like huge targets for douche canoes because they know that single moms have to hold it down. So if you're a single mom and you're like just now talking to somebody new, be careful with that because they might be using you for a place to live or some sort of financial abundance. Like maybe they want you, like if you get government assistance or whatever, like maybe they want your food stamp card. You know, they want to eat off of your table because if you're a single mom, they know for a fact you have to provide food. You know, like you've got a fridge full of food, you've got your own house, you've got it under control, and like they might want to move in on that. Like this person does seem like they like with the Seven of Swords coming out and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, like they might be looking at you as like some sort of opportunity to get out of a situation that they're in. You know, like maybe you own your own house, maybe you got your own car, maybe this person ain't got a car and they're like, well, if I hooked up with Libra, I would have a place to live and I would and they'd let me use their car. You know, I'd be careful with this one, Libra. You know, like because the Two of Cups is in reverse. So like they might play a good game. They might say they might spit a good game at you. They might tell you whatever you want to hear, but there's definitely something shady about this person. So I would watch out. I would watch out. Be careful with that couple love. Be careful with somebody that's going to love bomb you. Be careful if somebody doesn't have their own place to live or some shit, or somebody that just wants to move in with you right away. Like, I don't know how many hobo, like Auntie Karen would say, hobosexuals, right? Not a homosexual, but a hobosexual. Someone that's homeless and only has a girlfriend or a boyfriend because they ain't got no place to live. Like when I grew up with punk rockers, we used to make a joke. It's like, what do you call a punk rocker with no girlfriend? Homeless, right? It's like this person is looking at you as like an opportunity out of whatever situation that they're in. So don't let them sweet talk you, Libra. You know, but they definitely, with the moon card, you could be dealing with the Pisces. Don't let them sweet talk you. It is not your fault that they're in the position that you're in, all right? That they're in their position. Like don't let them manipulate you into feeling guilty or feeling bad for their situation. Okay? Yeah, because this person might just be an unhappy person. They're in an unhappy situation. They might play it off like they're not, but yeah. This person's got the heartbreak t-shirt written all over them. All right? I mean, if you need to go there, you got to figure it out. I mean, you can't just take my word for it. Okay? Like, always follow your own intuition. Always follow your own gut. Okay? Like, don't ever let nobody else talk you into something. Follow your own self. But I wouldn't. If I was you, I wouldn't. This person just seems like an unhappy individual and they're like looking for an escape. Like you look like an escape to them. Either an escape from their own mental prison, an escape from their like lack of financial stability. Like they're trying to escape something inside of themselves and they feel like you're like their escape. So be careful of that, Libra, because that seven of swords came out. That is sneaky. That's like the sneaky card of the whole deck. So are they hiding something from you? Yeah, they most definitely are. What are we at? All right. Let's go on to the Virgo gang. Make another banner. Virgo. Virgo. We're going to move to Virgo. Virgo. All right, we will timestamp Virgo at 1:50:31. So it was 2 years ago today that I put my very first tarot reading out on YouTube. July 22nd, 2021 was the very first time I ever put a reading out on YouTube. And I took a break for about a year. So technically I've been on here for what? 21, for 2 years, but I was off for a year. So Virgo, July 22nd, 2021 was the very first time I ever put anything up. Virgo, thank you very much for being here. Please remember to hit that like button. It's a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Okay? Multipass. Virgo, we're not reading about the past person because I'm not going to encourage you to torture yourself wondering what the past person was doing or what they were all about. Okay, we're going to read for the current person and for a new person. For those of you that are with somebody that want to know if your person's hiding something, and for those of you that have just met somebody new and are wondering what their intentions are, right? And if they're hiding, if they're up to no good or not. We're not going to read any past persons because I don't want you guys torturing yourself with that information. I know some of you are probably going to bounce out, as soon as you hear that, but as hard as it sounds, it's really not good for you. All right, it ain't going to change nothing. Okay, so the current person that Virgo is with, are they hiding something from Virgo? The current person that Virgo is with, are they hiding something from Virgo? We got the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So they might not be completely truthful about their money situation or about how much money they're making or where all their money's going. They might have made some sort of, maybe they didn't pay the bill on time, or like there's something that they might be not completely honest with when it comes to finances. But they got that Nine of Cups, so like they're real emotionally independent and financially independent. The Temperance is in reverse, so they might be a little bit emotional at times. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We got 2 Sagittarius cards. But yeah, if they're hiding something financial. They might be not telling you the truth about something, about like how much bills that they have, or like some sort of promotion that they got, or like something that has to do with finances that you might not know about. But they're definitely committed. We got the Hierophant card here. So they're committed to this relationship. I don't see any third party energy, but they're holding on to something that has to do with finances. And they might be more burdened than they're letting on. They might be more stressed about something financially than they're letting you know about. Maybe they're the one that takes care of the bills, or they're like the breadwinner or something. But something about it is like something about their financial situation has them all in their head and is making them pretty unhappy. But I don't see any third party situations. Like they ain't got like an inbox full of people, Like they might feel bad because maybe like you're going to tell them I told you so. They don't want to hear I told you so from you, but you guys have the Ten of Cups. Like they see you as their happily ever after, their permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. It doesn't look like they're being like, it doesn't look like they're being shady. They're not hiding anything super significant. Like they ain't out there smoking crack in the middle of the night or something. They ain't out there being deceitful. But they might just not be being completely honest about something to do with their finances. So if you feel like they're hiding something from you, which most people we can intuitively tell, like our intuition tells us one thing or another. We just don't know how bad it is. So if you intuitively feel like this person is hiding something from you, they might be, but I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. It's like they just don't want you. They just don't want to cause any problems or any arguments, you know. But usually, if you find out that somebody's hiding from you, then that's what causes the problem, not the problem itself, you know. But they have a lot of hope for this. You got the Star card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But whatever it is that they're not telling you has to do with finances. You know, like they just want to be nurturing. They don't want you to know how bad it really is financially, maybe, especially if they're like the breadwinner, or they take care of all the responsibilities, or you know, they are the main source of income. It's like they just want you to think that everything's all good because they don't want to stress you about it. But I think this is really taking a toll on this person. But is there a third party? Are they seeing somebody behind your back? It don't look like it. If you're wondering if there's like some sort of third party situation, or if they've got an inbox full of people, or if they're talking to somebody else while they're at work, or, you know, saying that they're at work when they're not. They might have some sort of secret addiction, you know. They might have hidden candy bars in their purse or something. And then that could be what they're hiding from you. Like they're definitely, it's like you didn't ask, so they're not telling. But I don't think that it's anything that you think it is, you know. They might have spent too much money on Amazon, or made some sort of like not very wise investment that they're worried about. Like maybe they thought that this investment would turn around and make them a bunch of money, you know, but they kind of feel ashamed of whatever it is they've done with their money. It has to do with money. Whatever it is they're hiding, if they're hiding something, it doesn't have to do with another person. It has to do with their finances. We'll just put it like that. But I don't see that this person is being deceitful or shady, but they're definitely not telling the 100% truth. But do we ask questions that we don't want the answer to? It's like some questions do we really want the answer to some things? You know, there's some things that are like, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. All right, Virgos that have met somebody new. This is for the people that have just met somebody new, just started dating somebody. Maybe y'all just have made it official. Maybe it's not even official yet. You're just kind of wondering if this person has good intentions or not, all right? Virgo. Virgo. The new person and Virgo. What is the new person's intentions with Virgo? Are they hiding something? They being shady? Ooh, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Devil, and the Fool card that came out. So this person may seem real independent. Like they do have some sort of demons attached to them, unless you're dealing with a Capricorn. You know, like they are chained to something, some sort of addiction. Maybe it's like a way of thinking. Maybe it's like maybe they have an alcohol problem or a substance abuse problem. You know, but it looks like they are trying to get that under control. They do want to take some sort of leap, you know, like they want to take a leap of faith. They've got that Nine of Cups. So they're definitely independent. Like they feel real independent. You know, maybe they feel real carefree. Like maybe they feel like they don't care. Like you feel like they don't really care all that much. But I think that has to do with this person's like independence. You know, maybe this person has been single for a really long time. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We got Gemini and we have Capricorn so far. I think this person has some sort of substance abuse problems, right? With the Devil card being there. We got the Five of Pentacles. So like they might not feel like they fit in with your friends or with your family, or maybe you guys have spiritual differences or religious differences. You know, maybe you guys have cultural differences or something. But there's definitely something that is keeping this person from being completely forward with you. And it might just be because they're so emotionally independent, right? Like they might be really super, super independent, like they refuse to ask for help. They don't need nobody kind of person. They're like, I don't need nobody kind of person, you know? But really deep down, they have a whole lot of feelings with the Temperance card here. Like they feel a whole lot. They're used to giving to themselves, so they might have a problem like opening up and sharing their space with somebody, or having to like talk to somebody every day. I know with me being like, I've been single on purpose for like 6 years now, except for like I had a relationship for like 3 months, but that didn't go very well. But you know, it's always better to end something that's not for you so that what is for you could come in, right? So this person might feel like you will judge them, or they don't want to have to answer to somebody. It's like, I know me being single for so long, it's like I absolutely like cherish my own time, my own space, you know? Like the idea of being in someone else's house and like sleeping at someone else's house is like, doesn't sound all that fun to me, you know? Like this person might kind of be like that. Like they're just used to being alone. So they're not used to having to like, you know, like if they don't answer right away, you know, like where have you been? Are you mad at me? You know, like this person doesn't want to have to answer those kind of questions. Like they'll walk away from any sort of that type of energy. You know, if they took a nap or whatever and they wake up to like 15 messages asking them what they're doing, where they've been, if you're angry with them, you know, like they will walk the fuck away. Like they're not putting up with it. If this person feels real independent, like they don't want it to end, you know, it looks like they do enjoy your company, but they definitely enjoy their solitude. I don't see any other people on the board though. It's not like they got an inbox full of people. It's like you're not battling with another person. You're battling with this person's own peace. So if they feel like aloof, yeah, they ain't got a bunch of options on the board. They don't have a bunch of people in their inbox. They're not juggling nobody. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, they're not up in their head. It's like you're not battling for competition. You're not in competition with anybody else. You know, like not to say that you should be in competition, period. But what you're battling is their own space. It's like they're so used to being alone and like not having to answer to anybody and not, you know, not having to reply or not having to consider another person's feelings, right? That they're probably just not very good at considering another person's feelings because they've been single for so long. But it doesn't look like they're juggling you. They're not juggling you. It doesn't look like they have bad intentions. It just feels like they are really super independent, you know? Like they've probably been single for a long time and they will put up with no drama. Like they might not even remember how to be in a relationship, all right? That's what it feels like. But are they being shady? It doesn't feel like it. None of the shady cards came out. So I can put your mind at ease for that. They're not hiding third parties. They're just really super independent. And that might be a little offsetting, you know, maybe you're not used to a person that's like financially independent and emotionally independent. Like you might be used to people that are clingy, you know, or asking you what you're doing every 5 minutes, or like, you know, you could be used to a jealous person, you know, wanting to know who you're talking to or what you're doing. And, you know, like a lot of us are raised with them kind of unhealthy like relationships. So we have a tendency to be like, well, they're not mad, they're not jealous. Does that mean they even care? It's like this person's not playing any of those games. All right, they're very much focused on their peace of mind. All right, let's go to Leo. Leo, make another banner. Dun dun dun. Leo. 204. Let's say 205. Leo. Hello, Leo. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. thank you guys so much for being here. I super appreciate it. It's like a super honor for me to be here, to be doing this with you guys. Like, I didn't think I'd be alive, much less out here trying to help other people transmute their pain into purpose, right? My purpose is to help as many people as humanly possible, like learn how to take their power back and transmute all of whatever the trauma they've been through into their power and their purpose and their story, right? Because we have that power. It took me years to realize that. Spread some unconditional love to the ley lines of the planet. And every time I think about that word love, like I just take a deep breath and I push love out like a heartbeat. Sometimes that's all we need to do. Leo. All right, Leo. We're not focusing on any of the past people right now. We're only going to focus on the current person and the person that you have just met or just started talking to or maybe just started dating. So we're not going to focus on whatever happened in the past. It's like I don't want to encourage y'all to torment yourselves with wondering about the past person, okay? Because I know what it's like to be tormenting, to torment myself over somebody that did me wrong in the past or wondering what they did or who they did it with. And it's like, that's just torture, man. So I'm not going to encourage y'all to torture yourself. So this is only for the Leo collective that are with somebody currently and you're wondering if they're being shady, or if you just found somebody new and you want to know what like their intentions are or if they're shady. So we're going to start this out with the current person. All right. Is the current person that Leo is dealing with, are they being shady? They got something to hide? Are they hiding something? Leo. The current person hiding something. You could be dealing with another Leo. Doesn't look like they're juggling nothing. Because we got the Two of Coins in reverse, so it's like they're not juggling you and somebody else. They've got the Strength card in the upright. They've got the World card in the upright. So it's like whatever it was that happened in their past, they've like let go of. You know? Like they're not holding on to any sort of past loves. They might feel like a little insecure. You know, they might feel like you might judge them for their past or something that they've done before. Or they might not be completely like open and completely vulnerable right away or with you. But they're not juggling you. You know, whatever's happened in the past has happened in the past. It's like they're not being guarded. Like they're definitely like they've got the Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So it looks like they're good with their feeling. Like they're good at communicating their feelings. You know, they know how to pour into their own cup. It's like they're not expecting you to be like their only source of happiness. But they might not be very intuitive, you know, like they might be like kind of out of touch with their intuition or with their spiritual side. Like this person might not be very spiritual. Okay. It went black again for a second. So you do have the Sun card. Like they do see you. They are happy with you. They are happy. You could be dealing with another Leo or they just see you as being happy. Lagging. But it doesn't look like this person is keeping secrets from you. They might not feel as like emotionally like they did in the beginning with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Like they might not be feeling this connection as hot and heavy as they once did. You know? It's like that honeymoon phase might have just ended, or they just don't feel as as lovey-dovey. I mean, but that's what happens when you're in a relationship for a long time. Like that honeymoon phase like leaves. You got to learn how to be friends with one another so you have something to talk about, you know? But this person isn't planning on going nowhere. If you're wondering if they're trying to leave or they're trying to go somewhere, it doesn't look like they're going nowhere. You know, they've done a lot of healing from whatever happened in the past, you know. But they are real stubborn. Whatever it is, like if they have their mind set on something, you could definitely be dealing with a fixed sign. They have the hangman in the reverse, you know. They might see things as one way. You know, they could be very stubborn with their opinions. Like they don't change their mind very easily. Very fixed energy. It's like a very fixed energy. You know, but they do have hope for y'all. There is hope there. You know, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Like maybe they're just cut off about like expressing their emotions. They might be good at keeping them under wraps. It's like they do feel. You know, the Temperance card came out, so they definitely feel. They know how to pour into themselves. You know, they don't feel like you are responsible for their happiness, but they might have a hard time expressing it. You know, and they got the Ace of Cups here too, so they definitely love you. You know, they just might not be all mushy gushy. You know, maybe that honeymoon phase ended. You know, and it might feel a little bit different. But this person ain't going nowhere. They don't. It doesn't look like they're not indecisive. Like they know that they want you. They just might be really bad at expressing their emotions. And not to say that they don't have none, because I mean they have the Temperance card there, so they definitely have emotion. It doesn't look like they're being sneaky though. Doesn't look like they're really hiding anything. Like I didn't see any third-party cards. They definitely don't want this to come to an end with the Death card in reverse. Awesome. Thank you, Michael. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. They don't want it to come to an end. And they don't have their options open. You know, they ain't moving anywhere anytime soon. It's like they just don't feel as mushy-gushy, you know? Maybe they have a hard time expressing, like, that affection. Maybe they don't understand your love language, you know? Maybe their love language is like buying you stuff or making you dinner. Like sometimes people's love language is food or just being the provider, you know, just being there every day and showing up. Like they don't know that you need cuddles or you know what I mean? You need some sort of like intimate time, and like not intimate as in like wicked, but like intimate as in like heart to heart connection. Like this person might have a problem like connecting real deeply on a heart to heart level. But no, it doesn't look like they don't have no like, you know, and we got the Lovers here. You could be dealing with a Gemini. So they definitely feel a strong connection with you. You know, they have a lot of love for you. Yeah, and the Three of Cups, like they want to celebrate. They love you. It doesn't look like they're hiding anything. They just might not be like super emotional. Like they might not know how to talk about their emotions. They might not know what your love language is or how to speak to you in your love language. Usually we try to talk to people in our love language instead of figuring out what our partner's love language is and talking to them in theirs, you know? It's like we don't need to talk to other people in how we express love. We need to express our love in how our person can receive it. You know, and I don't know if this person has ever really like tried to understand that, you know, like they only know their one way. They're like, I come home, I go to work every day, I come home, you know what I mean? Like I take care of business, I'm always here. Like, what more do you want from me? You know, it's like they think that they're doing all that they can. It's like this person just might not be very like super like they might not, you guys might not have a good heart center. Like they might not understand your love language. You know, this person kind of feels real what do you call it? Old school. Like they're real kind of old fashioned, real stuck in their ways. Like they just go about their business and do their thing. But it doesn't look like they're being shady. I got this little bitty spider. He's hanging out. I like spiders. All right. Leo and the new person. This is for the Leo collective that just recently like started seeing somebody, you know, and you want to know if their intentions are good or if they're hiding something. We're going to find out, all right? Leo and the new person. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to hit that little like button. Come in and say hello. Hello. Howdy. Sup, y'all? Leo and the new person. Is the new person Leo is interested hiding something? What do we got? What do we got for Leo? Ooh, Leo, it looks like this person just ended something with somebody. We got the 10 of Cups. Like they just walked away from something that they were super invested in. They were super invested in it, but I don't think it's a secret because we got the Moon in reverse. Like, I think that they've told you that they were just fresh out of some sort of relationship. But we got the 7 of Swords in reverse. So if this person was like a player in the past, they're probably not anymore. Like, maybe they had like player tendencies. You might hear stories about this person. You know, maybe you'll hear rumors about their past or something. You know, somebody might come up to you and be like, oh, you don't want to date such and such because they da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, they might have kind of a shady past. But this person is not, they're not trying to play the field right now. It's like, but they definitely are just ending something that was like super, like they were super invested in something, you know, that broke their heart. And they haven't quite gotten over it yet with the 8 of Cups in reverse. It's like they might have walked away with their feet, but they haven't walked away with their soul and their heart, you know. But I don't think it's a secret because we got the Moon card in reverse. So I don't think it's a secret that they're keeping. I think that they are probably completely open about how much they're still going through it, getting over their ex. You got to be careful with that though, right? You don't want somebody to be crying on your shoulder about their ex-girl, how they miss their ex-girlfriend, okay? Or how they miss their ex-boyfriend. You don't want to be with somebody that their heart is still with somebody else, right? I don't think this person like has bad intentions, but I think that they are definitely still getting over whatever it was that just recently ended. Like they haven't emotionally like pulled all their pieces back together yet from their last relationship, but it doesn't look like it's a secret. So they might be guarded. They might be guarding their heart, you know. And they could possibly like own their own business, or like they are like a manager, or like they run some sort of company, you know. And they got a lot on their plate. It looks like they got a lot on their plate. You know, they're definitely like emotionally independent, financially independent, but they're not over whatever it was that they just got out of. Like they're still really emotionally detached to their ex. You know, yeah, with the 6 of Swords in the reverse, like they have definitely not gotten over whatever pain it was that they went through. You know, so they could be like, you could be a distraction for them, you know, to get over this heartbreak. Like you might make them feel a little bit more hope about the world, but they're definitely not over. Yeah, like they still have sleepless nights, you know. They're healing, but they're not healed. Who is completely healed, you know? It doesn't mean like they gotta be walking on freaking rainbows, farting rainbows. All they eat is Skittles for breakfast. Is like, you know, just make sure you don't get yourself hurt by being emotionally invested into a person that's still got so much emotional ties to someone else. You know? It's like it's good to have friends, but they definitely haven't completely like spiritually or emotionally like healed from whatever it was that's hurt them. And if they're not completely healed from it, then in the long run, you're going to end up getting hurt. Like it's going to hurt. I mean, just being with somebody that is constantly thinking about somebody else, even if it's just like they have so much resentment, you know, even if you're with a partner that all they do is talk about how much they hate their ex, it's like that's still going to cause a rift between you and the new person, right? Even if it's a resentment and not a pining. It's like they don't have to be pining over them, but if they're constantly just still talking about their ex all the time, like that's just going to end up hurting you. So I don't think this person is completely healed from whatever it was that they had going on. But it doesn't look like it's a secret. It looks like they be talking about it. Like you are very aware, like you're very aware, you know? But are they talking to other people? No, I just think that they're hung up on their ex. They're hung up on whatever past heartbreak that happened. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't think it's working right? I'll probably have to get an Ethernet cord and plug it in instead of using just Wi-Fi. I think that's probably the main problem. It's because it's through a server. So the server has to record and then it sends it to YouTube. So it's like a middleman in between. So it takes twice as much connection to keep it like solid. So I think I have to actually use an Ethernet cord instead of it just going through outer space. It's just out there winging it in space. So Leo, I don't think this new person is shady. Like I don't think they have bad intentions, but there's definitely they're still hung up on something that happened to them from the past. Either someone from the past or like they might have just recently got out of a long-term relationship. Like they're still kind of heartbroken over that. But I don't think that they have bad intentions. All right, let's go to Cancer. Let's make a new banner. Add this guy. We push the button here. We push the button there. I push the buttons. Elevator go up. Elevator go down. All right, Cancer. Let's wait for it to go back. Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're in. Thank you so much for being here. I super appreciate it. It's an honor for me to be here to be reading for you guys. So I super appreciate every single one of you that drop in. Say hello. Hello. Howdy, y'all. Sup? Sup, y'all? Cancer. Whoa, why is it so big? What happened? That's weird. Hold on. What's going on here? I'm new to this, so we're figuring it out. Why isn't it scrolling? Whatever. We're on Cancer. We're not going to worry about all that. We will re-timestamp it. Cancer. All right. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Please remember to hit that little like button. Say hello. So we are going to look at the current person. Like if you are currently wondering if the person that you're with is hiding something, we're going to find out about that, and we're going to find out about the new person. We're not going to look at the past people because I don't want to encourage you to torture yourself any more than you already probably torture yourself about your last person. Okay, so we are going to keep it pushing forward. We are going to look at the current person if you're currently with somebody and want to know if they're hiding something, or if you just recently started dating somebody and you want to know what their intentions are, all right? Cancer. Cancer and the current person. The current person that Cancer is seeing, are they hiding something? The person that Cancer is with currently. We got the Lovers in reverse. So it feels like this person might not feel as connected as they once did. And we've got the Moon card. And that might be what they're trying to hide, that they don't feel this connection as deeply as they once did, or they don't feel it like it once was. It's like there might be some sort of dissatisfaction in this relationship, and they're really super burdened by it, but they don't want to tell you that. I mean, like, who wants to say like, oh yeah, I don't feel for you like I did before? It's like people don't realize that most of us would rather be punched in the face with the truth than kissed with the lie, I think there was some sort of deceit in the past with the Five of Cups here in reverse. It's like there might have been some sort of betrayal, like one on one side or the other. I don't know who did the betraying, but there was definitely some sort of betrayal in the past that might have put some sort of permanent like scar, that like scarred this relationship. Or there might have been somebody that accused somebody of something. But this person's definitely like they have a lot of love for you. Like they don't want to hurt you, But it's like they don't feel like they are. It's like they feel like the tower's coming. The tower just came out. It's like they don't feel the love like they used to. It's like they don't feel the passion like they used to. And it's like they're just kind of waiting for it to fall apart. It's like they see the storms coming, or they're just expecting the storm to come. But they feel like there's some sort of tower moment, They might just be expecting it to fall apart. But there definitely looks like there was some sort of betrayal in the past that can't be gotten over. Like somebody has not gotten over it. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's like they feel like it's not gonna get any better. It's like whatever they've got, whatever you've got is what you got, Like this person might be just waiting for that tower to fall, It's like they definitely want forgiveness, or they want to give forgiveness or get forgiveness, but they're burdened. Like they are definitely in some sort of mental prison. It's like, but they don't want you to know how they feel. It's like they're hiding their feelings. They're hiding the fact that they've lost feeling about this relationship. But it doesn't look like they have any sort of third parties, and they don't want to make any sort of quick decisions, but they also don't want to fight. It's like, I guess you guys probably are fighting a lot or something. It's like they don't want to fight about it. They just want to be at peace. They want something to end with the World card. They might be thinking about ending it, but they definitely don't feel like they used to. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Gemini. Yeah, the Ten of Cups in reverse. We got the Lovers in reverse, and we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this person just might be like they don't feel the connection like they did before. They don't feel like it is. They feel like it's a burden, but they don't know how to end it. It's like maybe they want to end it, but they don't know how to end it. They don't want to make like a bad decision by ending it. It's like they don't want to do something that they would regret. But they definitely don't feel the connection like they used to. They're definitely not as happy as they used to be. They still have hope with the Star card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. They still feel like there's hope. But I don't know if they're willing to put in the work it'll take to actually make it successful. You got the Empress in reverse. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. It's like they're not willing to do what it takes to make it successful, or they're not willing to come forward and tell you how they actually feel. We got the Temperance in reverse. It's like, I don't think that they're hiding anything shady. It doesn't look like there's like a third party or nothing, but they're hiding the way that they feel. They're hiding the fact that they feel like a lack of connection, but they don't want to cause any arguments. They don't want to fight about it. They also don't want to make any hasty moves. It's like they don't want to do something that they'll regret, but it does look like they're thinking about, like they're not like how unhappy they are. Maybe both of you guys are unhappy. Yeah, and they're definitely guarded. Like they got their guard up. like there's an Against Me song called External Cavalier, and it's like, this just isn't love, it's just the remorse of a loss of a feeling. It's like, that's kind of what this feels like. You know, even though they are committed, like they've been committed, they've been faithful, they, you know, it looks like there was some sort of betrayal in the past, but it's like it's not anymore. But either way, it's like there's just this loss of feeling in this relationship. You know, and that might be why you're wondering if they're hiding something. And I don't think they're hiding like a third person, or I don't think they're talking to anybody else. I think they just aren't feeling the connection with you guys anymore. It's like they just feel like it's over, you know, or they just want it to be over, that it's like a burden on them, but they don't know how to they don't know how to carry out with it, you know? We've got Taurus, we got Sagittarius, we got Scorpio. Yeah, I don't think this person is hiding a third party. They're just hiding how unhappy they are either in this relationship or with this connection. It's like there's just a remorse of a loss of feeling there. You know, it's like, even if I stayed, it just wouldn't be the same. It's like, but they don't know how to speak up and tell you that, you know? But if this person's feeling it, you're probably feeling it too, you know? What else can we get? Yeah, they're like heartbroken. They're probably heartbroken over the fact that they don't feel this anymore, you know? Like, I think it does hurt them too. Like, they don't want to hurt you. You know, like, they definitely care for you. They don't want to hurt you in the process, but it, like, a part of it feels like it's just not, like, they're not happy. You know? It's like they just want to be independent, but they don't know how to come forward and tell you this. Like, they definitely don't want to hurt your feelings, you know, but it's, I mean, but what's more hurtful? Just playing along with somebody and breadcrumbing them and giving them false hope, or just coming out and telling the truth, you know? Yeah. I just feel like there's like a loss of feeling here. You know, it's just the remorse of a loss of a feeling. But there's no third parties. If you're wondering about a third party, I don't see any third party situation. I don't feel like they're not being sneaky. They're not being shady. They don't have the Seven of Swords, you know, which is the douche canoe card. They just might be hiding how they feel or keeping how they feel to themselves, you know, because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt your feelings. But it's like in the long run, that's just making it worse, because then they end up detaching, you know, and you don't know why. But yeah, this person definitely does not feel the same as they used to. All right, let's go on to the Cancers with the new person. Cancers who have just recently hooked up with somebody. Let's see what the new person's got going on. Cancers who have just recently started dating somebody, and you want to know what their intentions are or how they feel, you know, if they've got bad intentions, if they're being shady, they got all kinds of people in their inbox, they hide in something. Let's find out. Cancer and the new person. What does Cancer and the new person got going on? We have Death, Empress, and the Six of Cups. So it looks like this person has ended, like, with the Death card, is like they're over whatever it was, you know? And like with the Empress here, I know this will be really super specific, but maybe like some of them had some sort of like miscarriage in their last relationship. I know this is really super specific, but we have the Six of Cups here with the Death card and the Empress. You know, that's like they might have lost a child before, and then they have not gotten over that. Like, maybe that's what caused like the rift in their last relationship. It's like, but they are still super in mourning over that. I know that's not for everybody, but with the Death card and the Empress card with the Six of Cups, that feels like this person is definitely in mourning. You know, and for some reason it feels like a child, or with, you know, like the loss, like somebody had a miscarriage or something. And my condolences, like that's got to be super rough. I can't imagine. So this person might be really going through it with their emotions, you know, and that probably was what caused their relationship to break up in the past. But it's like they just want to move on. They want to be happy. They've got the sun. They can see you guys being happy together. They can see you guys having a long-term relationship and being happy. You know, you do have the Lovers card here. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, you know. But this person is definitely in their feels over whatever happened in the past. But they do see, but they got the Ten of Pentacles. You got the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers. You know, you got the Six of Wands. So that's definitely like celebration, you know. That's victory. Like being with you will have some sort of victory. It'll put an end to whatever fighting was going on in the past. It's like you give them hope for the future, you know. But they are definitely still like they do have some sort of mourning for their past. You know, this person might be a business owner or like a manager. They might run their own business. But for something about you gives this person hope. And they're definitely moving out of some turbulent water right now. Like they might have had a lot of trouble. They might have been going through a lot of difficulties, and like something about you is helping them get through it. And you got the Ten of Cups too, right? So they definitely see something long-term with you, you know, and they're definitely willing to take that leap of faith, and they ain't going anywhere anytime soon, you know, but they're definitely, they do still have some mourning from the past, from whatever relationship they were in the past. Like they still harbor a little bit of like mourning. It just feels like mourning, like grief, you know, and not like your normal, like fuck this bitch or fuck that dude type of grief. It's like some serious soul grief, you know, but they're moving past it. They're trying to do the best that they can to follow their intuition and to follow their guides. Like they're definitely moving past it. They're trying to come out of that turbulent water, and you definitely give them a sense of hope. So it doesn't feel like this person's being shady. Like it doesn't feel like they got like a whole inbox full of people. It's like they want long-term commitment with you. You got the Ten of Cups, the Lovers card. Like they see like a forever future with you. They see hope with you. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini. But this person definitely had something very, very, like very hurtful happen to them in their past. And they still have a little bit of healing to do, but I don't see them being shady. Yeah, they're definitely willing to commit with the Hierophant. We got the Fool card here again. Yeah, they want to move past whatever turbulent waters they've been on. You definitely could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aquarius. Like you give this person hope. You give this person hope. I don't think they're being shady, Cancer. I don't think they've got an inbox full of people. This new person looks pretty solid. Like they want something for real, but they do have some hurt that they're getting over, you know, that they haven't quite got over yet with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They haven't quite gotten over it, but they're not hiding anything. I think they're pretty up forward. They might be a little bit like scared to tell you about everything that's happened in their past, but they seem pretty open and honest about stuff, and they ain't got an inbox full of people. You know, they are still kind of mourning like the loss of something. Like it doesn't even feel like a loss of relationship. It feels like a huge loss, like some sort of major loss, like soul crushing loss that they're getting over. But other than that, like this new person looks pretty solid. All right, let's go on to Gemini. Gemini. Make you guys a banner. All right. Hi, Gemini. Timestamp, you guys, 2:39. I did the signs backwards today because Pisces is always last, so I made Pisces first, and then we're going to Aries, all right? So right now we are on Gemini, then we got Taurus, and we got Aries left. So welcome here, welcome back. good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on and whatever time of day you'll be watching this video. I super appreciate every single one of you that pop in and say hello. Hello. I love you guys so much. Like, you're definitely, like, being here, being able to do this makes everything that I've been through in my life, like, that much more worth it. Like, you guys definitely give me purpose. Right? Right. All right. So, Gemini. We're going to look at the current person, the person that you are currently with. If you have been in some sort of long-term relationship and you want to know if they're like hiding something, or like they were probably, maybe they were being shady before and you want to know if they're still up to something shady, we're going to find out. But we're not going to look at any of the past stuff. We're not doing past readings because I don't want to encourage you guys to try to find out what the past person was doing, because really all you're doing is torturing yourself with that. And I know how it is. I've been there, okay? Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but I'm not going to encourage it. So this is only for the people that are currently with somebody and you want to know if they're hiding something, or if you just got into a relationship with somebody and you want to know what their intentions are, or if you could trust them, or if they're being shady. All right? So with that being said, let's get into it. Gemini. Hi, Vanessa. Gemini and their current person. If you are currently with somebody or been with somebody for a minute, you want to know if they're being shady, let's find out. Well, the first card that came out is the Ten of Cups. So they definitely, like, they have a lot of love for you. They might not know how to express that love. And you got the Fool in reverse. So it's like they might not be completely, like, open and vulnerable, but they do see you as, like, their forever home, you know? It's like you're their forever person. They want you to be their forever person. This person looks like they might be, with the Page of Cups in reverse, like they might have trouble expressing their emotions, you know, and they might talk to other people before they talk to you. It's like, how come Bobby, Sue, and Joe know how you feel, but I don't? You know what I mean? It's like they talk to other people before they talk to you. You know, and this person's definitely, like, whatever's going on, they're, like, up in their head about it. It's not completely torturing them. It's like they're not completely tortured, but they've definitely got some insecurities. Like, this person might be really insecure, but they see you as the happiness. Like, you got that Leo card, you know, and the Nine of Cups. Like, they want to stay with you. They don't want to fight, you know. You got the Sun, you got the Ten of Cups, and you got the Nine of Cups. It almost feels like those Geminis that are in a relationship with somebody for a long term, it's like they don't feel like there's, like, I don't even know why you're asking if they're being shady. Oh, there was betrayal in the past, huh? It's like it feels like everything's all good right now. The Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Sun card. But you got the Five of Cups here, so it looks like maybe there was betrayal. Maybe you caught them doing something, like, shady in the past. You know, and you want to know if they're still up to, if they've gone back to old ways or something. It don't look like it. Yeah, this person definitely has learned their lesson. Then you got the Ten of Pentacles too, the King of Cups. Like, this person has some serious love for you. But I don't think that you've gotten over whatever happened in the past. It's like if they betrayed you in the past with the Five of Cups there, it's like I don't think you've gotten over it. But they just want to move forward, you know? You got the Strength card here too. Like, they just want to move forward, get past it. It's like it almost feels like, oh, what? Is it too good to be true? You know? Is this person too good to be true? It's like, do they say all the right thing and do all the right thing? You know, and it's like, is this person's got to be up to something. There's no way that this person is, like, that good, you know? But you got the Sun card. Let me get a different deck, because I shuffled it and pulled the Sun card out again. So let's get a whole different deck. Hi, Nadine. I went backwards, so I went from Pisces to Aries, and we are on Gemini now. Like this person might be acting all super sweet right now. Maybe that's why you're suspicious. You're like, what are you doing? You're suspicious. Like, I'm suspicious. Why are you acting so sweet, you know? Yeah, it definitely looks like there was some heartbreak before, you know, with the Three of Swords here. It's like, but whatever it was that they did before, they put it to rest. They just put it to rest. They just want to move forward. You got the Sun card again in a whole different deck. This person just wants to be happy, you know? They want to get past whatever it was. They just want to be happy. But they might be a little insecure, you know? They don't want to be out in the cold. Like maybe they feel like they don't really fit in with you and your friends or something. And they might not be the best communicator in the world. And they might not know where to put work in. It's like they're like, okay, I know I need to do something. But they want the answers. They're like, okay, will you tell me what to do? You know, they're like, I want to do this. I want to make you happy, but I don't know what to do. So will you just give me instructions? Will you just tell me what to do? Yeah, but it doesn't look like you ain't got no Seven of Swords. It doesn't look like there's any third parties. Like this person's just wants to be happy with you. You know, they might not even know that there's a problem. They might not even know that you're suspicious. They might just be at work doing their thing. You know what I mean? Thinking everything's all good. Not even knowing that you're curious if they're up to something. But none of the shady cards came out. Like if you're in a relationship with somebody, seems pretty legit. Seems like it's long-term legit. All right, let's look at the new person, whoever Gemini just started hanging out with. I'd say a new person is probably within the last 6 months or so. About 4 months. After 4 to 6 months, it's not really a new person anymore. So this is somebody that you just started hanging out with. Maybe you just started dating, or somebody that you're thinking about dating. You know, you want to know if they're hiding something or if they're up to no good. We're going to find out. Is the person that Gemini just started dating hiding anything from Gemini? What did the new person got going on with Gemini? Are they hiding anything from Gemini? Ooh, no. They got the Hierophant and the Judgment card. Like they're super committed. They got the Strength card. They probably try to buy your affection. Maybe that's like their love language. Like they want to shower you with gifts or something. That might be their love language. But they definitely, look at that little old man. I love this little old man, his little cup. They definitely want to give you the cup of love. They might be a little impulsive with the Knight of Swords. Like they might be a little immature and impulsive. But they're not juggling you and somebody else. They are still kind of burdened about their past. Like they might have had some trauma. I mean, but who the hell doesn't have trauma? You know? But it looks like they make pretty good money. And that might be their love language. Like they feel like if they can shower you with gifts or give you stuff that shows that they love you, you know, that just might be their love language. But you got the Knight of Cups too. So this person is definitely, like, we got a lot of knights on the board, but we ain't got no kings. So this person might be immature, or they might be they might not be as emotionally intelligent as you, you know. They could have some sort of blockages when it comes to how they express themselves. Like they don't know how to pour into their own cup. It's like they might have some sort of codependency issues. Like they don't know how to pour into their own cup. It's like they seek some sort of outside validation, you know, and like that part of them could be a burden to you, or maybe they feel like they are a burden to you. But they're trying to move forward. They're trying to learn their lessons and move forward. This person might be real adventurous. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. We got Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius. And they're real stubborn. All right, this person's probably real stubborn, stuck in their ways with the Hangman. Like, this person is probably very opinionated and is stubborn and stuck in their ways, but it doesn't look like they have, like, they ain't got like a whole bunch of people in their inbox. I don't see any sort of third party stuff coming out. It's like they're not, like, they got the Ace of Swords. Like, they're pretty straightforward, but they are definitely codependent with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Like, they definitely have some sort of codependency issues. And they want to move real fast. It's like they want it now. They want this instant gratification. You know, this person just feels real kind of immature, emotionally immature, you know? But they definitely want to come at you, want to come towards you. They've got love for you. They definitely have feelings for you. They don't have their options open. But they feel like it's a battle. Like, they might feel like they compete for your attention or something. And that might be a super freaking turnoff. But yeah, this person ain't got nothing but love. But they seem real emotionally immature. And like, they don't know how to put their mind at rest. They don't know how to let it rest. Their money might be a little bit off right now too. Maybe they don't make enough money. Maybe they feel like they don't make enough money to provide you with the lifestyle that you deserve or something. Because like I said, this person feels like their love language is buying stuff for people. So, and yeah, they don't feel like they can provide for you the way that they would like to. But no Seven of Swords came out. Doesn't feel like this person is hiding anything. They're just not very emotionally mature. Like, they haven't reached that emotional intelligence, you know, of like an emperor, where the emperor is like all four kings put together. You know, this person is still kind of emotionally immature, but they're not hiding nothing. It doesn't look like they got an inbox full of people. They ain't got no third parties on the side. It's like they do have pure intentions, but they don't feel quite good enough, you know? And they want to lavish you with gifts. That's like their love language. All right, let's go on to Taurus. Taurus. Let's make a new banner. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night tonight. I'm super excited to be here. I went to Suicidal Tendencies and No Effects last night with my son and my best friend. It was super cool. It like rained and everything. Got to go to the show in the rain. All right. Get rid of that one. And we'll put this one. Cool. All right. Taurus. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Whatever part of the world you're on. Thank you so much for joining me. I super appreciate every single one of you that show up, show me love, say hello. It makes everything that I've been through in my life like have that much more purpose to be here, to be doing this with you guys. So thank you so much for being here. And if you would please hit that little like button. It might be a little trick for you, but it's a huge bada boom, big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good. Like, you ain't gonna be a Rockefeller to help a fella. You just click the little like button. Sup? Like, hey. I hope everybody's having a great day or evening. And we are going to find out if the current person or the new person is hiding something. We're not going to read for the past person, all right? We're not doing past person readings, finding out if they were hiding something, because I don't want to encourage y'all to torture yourself, okay? Because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be pining over, like, what did they do? Why did they do it? How did they do it? Who did they do it with? And it's like all that did was kept me tortured inside of myself. So I'm not going to encourage my lovely family out here to torture themselves. So we are going to only look at the current person if you are currently in like a long-term relationship and you want to know if they're hiding something, and we are going to look at the new person if you had found somebody new and you just started dating somebody and you want to know what their intentions are. Okay, I know that's probably going to piss a lot of people off because they really just want to know about the past person. I'm sorry, but we're only going to go with the current person that you've been with long term and a new person. See what sort of intentions and if they're hiding something, all right? So we will start this out with the current person. I'm going to switch decks, though. Let's go with this one. Current person that Taurus is dealing with, somebody you've been in long term with. You want to know if they're hiding something or not? Let's find out. Taurus and the current person. Are they hiding something from you? They hiding something from you? They being sneaky? Or you just being suspicious? You're just being suspicious, or is your intuition spot on? Let's find out. Oh, damn. The Seven of Swords popped out, Taurus. So this person definitely likes to use, like, they might be emotionally or mentally manipulative. Like, they could be even verbally abusive in some ways. Like, whatever it is that happens is your fault. But this person, there's one card that says sneaky and hiding shit and deceitful, and that's this card right here. That card mixed with the King of Swords in reverse and the Temperance in reverse, that is not a good combination, Taurus. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra as well. It's like, I think this person like probably goes out and fucks up and then comes back and like love bombs you. You know, might act right for like 3-4 months, you know, like a couple weeks, you know, and then they're right back to being shady again. But this person is definitely, they've got some sort of, the Seven of Swords came out. So I hate to say it, but yeah, that's the sneaky card. That's not just I'm on the fucking sneaky train. That's the conductor of the sneaky train. You know, and you have the Hierophant in reverse too. So they might not be as committed to this as you are. I think this person kind of love bombs you. Every time that they fuck up, they probably like convince you to stay, convince you that you're crazy. Like, this person feels like they gaslight you, you know? They're like, no, you didn't see that. You know, you didn't hear me say that, even though you know damn well you heard them say that. Don't ever, I'm telling you right now, I don't care who needs to hear this, but don't ever lay in bed with somebody, like trying to convince yourself that they're telling the truth, knowing damn well that you know that they're lying. Like, not only are you lying to yourself, but you're lying to them too. Like, I don't know how many times I've laid in bed with somebody that I loved, you know, that I knew for a fact was doing something shady, and I would lay there every night, like running it over in my head, like, this motherfucker, da-da-da-da-da, you know, and then just be all like hugging on him and kissing on him and like acting like I believed that they were telling me the truth, even though in my heart and in my soul, I knew damn well they weren't telling me the truth. You know, I promised myself a long time ago I would never lay next to somebody and tell them that I believed them when I didn't. And I think that you were laying next to somebody, like telling them that you believed them just to keep the peace, even though you know for a fact you don't believe them. So don't hurt yourself like that. All right? Like, I know it's hard. Like, this person doesn't want to be thrown out in the cold. But this person's shady. Whatever it is that your intuition is telling you is the truth. All right? So don't be laying there next to this person acting like you believe them when you clearly don't. This person might be like emotionally dependent, like they're codependent, and if you aren't fulfilling them emotionally, they're gonna find an outside source for it. And you got the Lovers in reverse too. Like they definitely don't feel as strong about this connection as they once did, or they wanted you to believe that they did, or that they do. But this person is like the shady card came out, Taurus. So I'm sorry to say it, and the devil. Damn, you got this the Seven of Swords. You got the King of Swords in reverse. You got the devil. You got the Lovers in reverse. Like, I'm sorry, Taurus. If you're here to find out if your intuition is on point, like, always trust your intuition. Don't be coming and asking me, like, I could confirm it, like I could be a conduit of confirmation for you, but always trust your instincts, all right? Because we're never as upset as we are with ourselves. Like, if we act like we trust somebody, even though we know for a fact they're lying to us, like, we're more mad at ourselves for not trusting our own intuition than we are at the person that did what they did. Like, we're usually more upset with that ourselves, okay? So don't lie to yourself. This person is definitely up to no good. Definitely up to no good. Definitely hiding something. They might have some sort of addiction issues with that devil card being there. You'd be dealing with the Capricorn. But the sneaky card came out. So, yeah. I would say that they're probably hiding something. All right, I'm gonna get a drink. Sorry to be the bearer of that news, but that's what the cards. That's the cards that came out. So we're gonna go to the new person. All right. For the Taurus collective that just started dating somebody, just started talking to somebody, maybe just made it like official or whatever. You want to know if you could trust this person or if they're hiding something? Let's find out. Hi, Pixie. Hi, Meow Meow. Hi, Meow Meow. Pixie says hello. Say hello. He's got little freckles on his lips. He's got little freckles everywhere. I love his little lip freckles. Meow, meow, meow. All right. Taurus and the new person. Is the new person that Taurus just started dating or seeing or talking to, are they hiding something from Taurus? Is the new person hiding something from Taurus? You guys are awfully quiet in that chat there. That's all right. Lurkers are cool. I'm a lurker. I lurk in people's chats. Taurus, is the new person that you are just started talking to, are they hiding something from you? Is the new person that Taurus just started hanging out with, are they hiding something? It doesn't look like they have any sort of third party, but it looks like this person might be really insecure. Like they might have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's like they're just waiting for you to find something better. You got the Lovers in reverse. It's like they're waiting. Like they feel real insecure and kind of pessimistic. They might act a fool just to see if you'll leave them. Like they might be testing you. They might play silly kind of games with you just to see. But this person kind of feels like real insecure. Like they're just waiting for you to leave. Maybe somebody told them something really shitty in the past and they've just never gotten over it. It's like they have no hope with the Sun card in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or we got Gemini, the Lover card there. We got the Sun in reverse. It's like this person just might be an unhappy person. They feel really like they're not good enough. And I don't think I think they actually truly honestly feel that way, that they're not good enough. It's like they want a happy house, happy life, happy life, happy wife, happy everything. But it's like they don't feel like They just don't feel like they're good enough for it or that they deserve it. You know, maybe this person like went through something in their past that was really bad. Like maybe they're super ashamed of something and like they don't feel like they deserve it, you know, or they're just worried that the tower's going to fall anyways. You know, but something about this person feels really pessimistic. They might be really kind of Eeyore-ish, super emo. They might really focus a lot on their work and their money, their finances. And they could be super sharp with their words. Super, super sharp with their words. You definitely could be dealing with an air sign. You know, they feel real, like they feel way more like on the intellectual level than they do in the emotional level. Like maybe that's how this person, like they feel better about themselves. Like they might try to make other people feel superior to them. Like maybe they're really super intellectual, like really super book smart, like has a really big thesaurus in their head, you know? So they use really big words to try to compensate for how insecure they actually really feel on the inside. But it's like they're not shady. They don't gossip. They don't really talk to a lot of people. Like they don't talk to anybody about their emotions. They're very matter of fact. Like they're definitely more logical than they are emotional. But it doesn't look like they're hiding anything. Like we ain't got the Seven of Swords out here. We don't have the Seven of Swords. It's like they're not being shady, but they're definitely like their use of intellect and how they make other people feel inferior to them intellectually is definitely a compensation for the fact that they feel super insecure, like inside themselves in some way or another. So if they're hiding anything, I'd say they're hiding like how they feel, how they truly feel. Like they might put on a good act and come off really super confident, you know, like you might not ever know that they feel that way on the inside, that they just feel like they're not good enough, that like nothing's ever going to work for them. Like they might be super jaded about love, you know, but on the inside, like they definitely don't feel like they're worthy for some reason. It could have to do with childhood wounds or, you know, some sort of past heartbreak, but there's something about them that they just don't feel like they're worthy of a super successful relationship. Or like out of all of the possible possibilities, they're picking the worst possible possibility and sticking it in their pocket and just focusing on that one. So that way they can guard their heart without realizing that that's what they're actually manifesting into their life, you know? So I don't think this new person is shady. Like, I don't think they're hiding something. I don't think they got any third parties. I just think that they're really super, like, insecure. Even though they come off super confident, like, they're just really insecure. Like, they might have jealousy issues. And their money might not be as good as they like, portray it or something. But yeah, whoever this new person is they might come off really super confident and highly intellectual, but they are a mess emotionally. Like they don't know, they just feel real insecure and completely like emotionally detached in some ways. So they compensate with it with their intellect. But I don't think that they're being shady. Like there's no like third party, they don't have any bad intentions. You know what I mean? All right, let's go on to Aries. It's a long video. Bim, bim, bim. Thank you guys for being here, man. Y'all are troopers. Y'all are super troopers, and I super appreciate you. Bam, bam, bam. We'll get rid of that one, and we'll put this one. Cool. All right. Aries. Hi, Aries. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. I super appreciate every single one of you that drop in and say hello. Hello. Howdy. What's up, y'all? If you do me a favor and hit that little like button, either on your way in or your way out, like, it means the world to me. It's a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good. Today is exactly 2 years that I've been on YouTube. I put out my very first YouTube tarot reading, July 22nd, 2021. Aries. So we are going to read the current person and the new person for if they're hiding something. All right. I'm not going to encourage you guys to torture yourself with the past person, because I know what it feels like to be like, well, were they hiding something? What were they doing? Who were they doing it with? And like just going over that kind of stuff in my mind over and over again. And it's like, it just turns into this like downward spiral loop, and it's not really going to help you any. So I know some of you are going to be mad about that, but I'm not reading for the past person. I am reading for those of you that are currently involved in a situation, like a long-term relationship, like six months or longer, and you want to know if they're hiding something. And then I'm going to do the new person, somebody that you've just met, just recently started talking to, and you want to know if they have good intentions or if they're hiding something. All right. So we're going to start with the current person. We're going to start with the current person, and we're going to see, is the person that Aries is currently with the fuck it deck? I was going to use the fuck it deck. I totally forgot about it. And I have my gloves right here too. I was going to put on my gloves and shuffle them. My mom made me these gloves. They're like dragon gloves, and she made them to where the palm wasn't there, because the first one she made me, like, it was too hard to shuffle because the palms. We'll use the dragon gloves for the last bit for Aries. Aries and the current person. Is the current person hiding something from Aries? Are they being a shady douche canoe? So far, so good, Aries. It looks like there was some sort of heartbreak in the past that you guys are getting over with the Three of Swords here. But it's in the reverse. So it's like they're getting over some sort of heartbreak, whatever happened in the past. It looks like your money situation is picking up. Like they definitely carry a burden. Like maybe they work a whole lot. Maybe that's all they do is work. So you feel maybe you feel like a little neglected in the emotional arena, but it's like they definitely have love for you. They have a lot of love for you. I just think they work a lot. Yeah, we got 9 of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. We got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius. I feel like this person just works a whole hell of a lot. And they might not know how to express their feelings, or maybe they might be a little bit emotionally manipulative. Like they might throw a little bit of guilt trips at you. This person seems really spiritually in tune. Like they definitely like practice some sort of spirituality, or they're definitely dedicated to like their religious practices. You know, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Like they have no intentions on leaving or walking away. It's like they want to move forward, like with whatever lessons, whatever trials and tribulations you guys have been through. They're definitely willing to move forward. They see a lot of hope with you. Like they're very hopeful about y'all's relationship. What are you looking at, Kitty? They're very hopeful about y'all's relationship. Yeah, and you got the Ten of Cups. So they definitely, like, you are their forever, like, home. You are their forever home. Like, that's like permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. It's like you're their person. They don't have eyes for anybody else but you. If you're wondering if there's some sort of third party, it definitely does not look like it, Aries. You know, they just might work a whole lot, and it might make you feel like a little neglected or something. You know, they might come home tired and they don't want to talk, you know. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to kick off their shoes, you know. Like, but they're definitely not going nowhere. I think they just work a whole lot. And it might make you feel a little out of the loop, or like concerned that there's something else going on. Like maybe they've been taking up like a lot of extra hours at work or something. But the shady card did not come out for your current person, Aries. The shady card did not come out. I know, aren't they cool? My mom makes such cool stuff. Like, she's like a super crafter. That's why her name's the Whacked Crafter. She's a super crafter. She's been making a lot of window bling lately. Like, that's definitely my mom's love language, is like making people stuff. Food or making people stuff, right? So yeah, Aries, I don't think that this person, like, I don't think they're being shady. I think they're just working a lot. You know, and if that's making you uncomfortable, you know, because they spend a lot of time away. But yeah, the Seven of Swords came out in reverse. So they're not being shady. Even if they were shady in the past, they're not being shady now. They're just working. They're working really hard. So I would put your mind at ease. You know, I would put your mind at ease. They ain't got no third parties. You know, they don't have an inbox full of people. Like they have, like, they've got lots of love for you. You are their Ten of Cups. So don't panic. Don't panic if they're working a lot. They're just actually working. They just come home tired. It has nothing to do with you, all right? All right, let's go on. Let's go on to the new person that Aries is with. This is for the people that are just currently hooked up with somebody. You know, and you're like wondering about their intentions or if they're hiding something. This is for Aries and the new person. Aries and the new person. Ooh, the first card that came out was the Moon card. So that's definitely a secret. That's definitely like a secret card. And you got the Lovers in reverse. So they might not feel as strongly about this connection as you do. You know, and there's definitely something being hidden. They could have codependency issues with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they don't feel as strongly about this connection as you do. And they could be breadcrumbing you. All right, don't let nobody be breadcrumbing you. They're still a little bit emotionally attached to something that happened in the past, and they might be involved in some illegal activities. It looks like we got the Chariot in reverse. We got the Temperance in reverse. If this person doesn't want to move fast, it's like, and they got the Eight of Cups. So whoever this new person is, doesn't feel as emotionally invested as or committed to this, but I don't think they know how to speak up and tell you the truth. I think they're just kind of like leading you along, keeping you as an option. It's like you're like their option. Like they feel like they're just playing the field. You know, they're keeping their options open. Yeah, this person definitely doesn't feel like you are their person with the Lovers card in reverse. And I wouldn't say that they're necessarily like lying. It's like they're not lying about it. They might be really super upfront about it. If a person tells you that they don't want a relationship, like don't try to change their mind. Like they're being pretty straight up that they don't want a relationship, you know? Even though they might enjoy your company, like you feed their ego in some way. Like in some way or another, like you're feeding this person the energy that they need, you know? But they definitely don't feel as strong about this connection. Like they don't think that you are their person with that Lovers card in reverse. And they are keeping some sort of secrets, with the Moon card being the first card that came out. Yeah, it does look like they are keeping some sort of secrets. And they're very stuck in their ways. This person might be very closed-minded. Nope, Mojo, get down. Mojojo. This one is Mojo. Come here, Mojo. She doesn't like to be held at all. She's like, what? Mwah. That's Mojo. She plays fetch. So yeah, this person is kind of closed-minded, closed off. And they might be emotionally manipulative. Like something about this person kind of feels manipulative. Like we don't have the shady card, like the Seven of Swords hasn't come out, but there is shady energy here. It definitely does feel like they're just not as into you as you are them. But they're kind of like, they're like, well, maybe what if? Like maybe like they don't want to let you go, you know? At the same time, it's like they're still keeping you on the line, on the hook, but they're just not reeling you in, you know? They would like a happy life, happy family, you know? They would like to build an empire with somebody, but they don't know if it's you yet. Yeah, they haven't completely decided. But they're not like, do they got like a bunch of people, or do they have bad intentions? It doesn't look like they have necessarily have bad intentions, except for not reeling you in. You know, if they want to keep you on a hook and not reel you in, that's kind of fucked up. But are they like shady, no good, up to no good? I mean, it don't really look like it. It's like they do have a lot on their plate, you know? Maybe maybe they think a relationship in general is a burden. Like they might have a sour taste in their mouth for relationships. Yeah, this person just kind of feels jaded. We got the Lovers in reverse twice. So they definitely don't feel as strongly about this connection as you do. But they still want to keep you on that hook, which that's not cool either, you know? If you ain't feeling it, just say you ain't feeling it. Like, don't be playing all these games and like leading you to believe that there's some sort of hope. Don't be breadcrumbing people. You know what I mean? So maybe you need to call this person out on it, or you just take a step back. You know, like you don't owe them any explanation. Like if they ain't giving you what you need, like you don't owe them an explanation. Doesn't mean you gotta ghost them like completely. Just be like, hey, like I ain't feeling this connection. You know, like how hard is it, right? All right. I think those are all of the signs that we have for tonight. So I super appreciate every single one of you that have hung in there with me, especially from the get. Like I know some of you guys have been here from the start. You guys are troopers. 3 hours and 24 minutes. Like, whew. All right. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and a wonderful day. And remember to be good to yourself always and always, all right? And until next time, vroom, beep, beep. I love you. Good night, guys.